everybody. It's Andrew Schulz, Akaash, Singh. Kaz is away. He started a new job writing for NASCAR. He said that WWE wasn't white enough and he wanted to really get in touch with his white roots, so he went to the NASCAR.
There's more hoes in NASCAR.
Yeah, there's much more hoes in NASCAR. Talking about hoes, Eve was a hoe that let Adam hit. You know what I mean? You got to go to adamandeve.com for a limited time only. You're going to get 50% off just about any item. You know what I mean?
I grew up in the South, dog. You don't say no shit.
What are you
like
talking
that.
about?
You don't say
She was getting stroke, son. Eve wasn't getting
You
stroke.
don't say
No rubber, nothing. Yo, shouts to
God.
Eve. Real talk, Eve didn't have the opportunity to get any of this stuff that you could get at Adam and Eve. You know what I mean?
my God.
And you could get it all 50% off for a limited time. Now, I'm not going to lie. I got my Trojan bearskin joints, right?
Right.
I like the ones that's super thin. You know what I mean? Like, some people, they want that Chicago condom, that deep
dish.
That deep dish. No. You know what I mean? You're going to get that shit that's right from Tuscany. That good. I don't even know if that's a thin
That
one.
Napolitan pizza.
Yeah. The Napolitan, whatever. Anyway, all I'm saying is, go get your condoms. Go get your. I mean, I don't support dildos, ladies, or vibrators. But that being said, if you need to get that because your man is maybe overseas, or maybe he works a lot, or maybe you just need to get that shit vibrated on, make sure you go get that. You can get 50% off. And guess what? You do it real quick. You can get 3 free adult DVDs plus a free mystery gift. I don't even know what that is. It's a mystery. And to top it all off, they're even gonna throw in free shipping. That's a lot of free and a lot of half
That's
off.
legitimately, if you got 50% off condoms.
Son, it's
A
50%
mystery
off
gift.
anything on the website.
Anything.
I'm just saying, you're going to use condoms.
Yeah. Well,
So you know. Well, you might not. You got a girl.
Yeah.
She letting you get in there like Adam. That's what Akaash means in white. Anyway, look.
it's Hindi for raw,
It's
dog.
Hindi for raw. AdamandEve.com and use the code Flagrant. You got to hit that Flagrant. All right, that's FLAGRANT at AdamandEve.com. Okay, go handle that. Support. You know how we do. We always taking care of the people. Let's start the show. I just got to say, I got the craziest DM.
Okay.
I got a wild DM. Okay. So I don't even, you know what I mean? I don't even be sharing my personal shit like that, maybe to the homies.
Cuck.
Wow, that's the first word you're going to use today?
Yep.
This guy, the first word.
Yep.
He didn't
I'm
say nothing,
coming
bro.
out short.
I had to help him do his job. Listen, this motherfucker didn't even know how to get the audio working, right?
Wow.
For 20 minutes, we're trying to get the audio working.
Right.
Alex brought his own replacement. He brought this guy named Eden. Ooh, Adam and Eve were in Eden.
Oh, shit. They're on
You
the Garden
really
of Eden.
gone, son. You really gone. It's meant to be, bro. It's meant to be. Akaash and Schulz and Eden. That sounds better. Anyway, so the audio, whatever, but now we got it fixed. I got this DM, right? This shorty is just wild, and she probably catfish. She's probably a guy. I'm not gonna lie, but she was just wild. I want to do all this crazy shit. I was like, you're doing too much. Chill out. She sends me a video, right? The video, guys, everything okay over there?
No, we good.
Okay. He's okay. You got a chair right there. Have him sit right there. You're good.
My man Latino, he can stand.
Yeah, this guy got that shit. He was
Used to
outside
it,
of fucking
Home Depot.
Home Depot all day before you got him.
Yeah.
You know?
Yo, I apologize in
Alex-
advance, bro.
Alex
You gotta get
legit
this
just picked
all
up a
trip.
dude out of his pickup. He just
We said, yo, we need someone for when you're not here. He was like, I got it. This motherfucker came in cargo shorts and shit, ready to work. He got knee pads on and all this shit. What kind of work you think you doing? Anyway, so motherfucking Eden. He brought Eden up in here. Damn, son. Anyway, so this girl sends me a video. I click on a video. I'm like, oh, it's about to be lit. First thing happens, I just see her back. Then I see her butt. She takes one hand and puts it on one cheek. Takes the other hand, puts on the other cheek.
All right.
Then spreads them apart. It was one of the pinkest pinks I've ever seen in my life. Son, it was so pink. It was a little bit. It was like somebody.
Like a new eraser.
It was a brand new eraser. It was like that silly putty. It was silly putty paint. It looked like cotton candy if somebody like squeezed cotton candy really tight. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't fluffy like cotton candy, but what if you compress cotton candy into the littlest, tiniest bit? That's
So
what the
you stick it
butthole
in your
looked
mouth
like.
for a bit, then pull it out.
And then you
And
pull it
it
out.
melts
It's
in your-
wet. And it's yes, exactly that. It was cotton candy culo. Then she's on her knees, right? Try to get a look at the feet. It was out of frame. Then she bends over.
You saw
And
that
I
dick.
see the pussy from the back.
It used to be a dick.
Now, I've seen Akaash some hangy lips before. I personally don't mind a little extra labia here and there. I thought this girl was taking a shit. I swear to God. I swear to God, son. From the back, she kind of twerking and she bent over, and I thought a full-grown shit was coming out of her butt. And I was like, how is it just hanging? How she make the shit just hang there like a loogie? You know when you spit out the loogie and it goes out just for a little and then you slurp it back up? I thought she was doing that with a doo-doo.
Why does it make me want to throw up? It makes me want to throw up.
Made me want to press replay. but it was one of the videos that don't let you replay.
It was in her stories?
No, it wasn't in the stories, but God bless if it was. All I'm saying, listen, I'm not out here labia shaming because I do not mind a little extra labia. I will be honest with you.
I can't do that shit.
You don't like that.
No.
But you haven't tried it. That's fair. That's fair.
It's fair, but
Sometimes it's just a little bit of, bunched up down there in the underwear. So it's like sometimes when you rub it on the underwear and it feels like just an outfielder's mitt. You know what I mean? Which is nice. But sometimes you rubbing and you're like, you play catcher, don't you?
yeah, I can't do it.
What?
It just looks like, when you pull a coin purse or whatever the fuck, and then it just
The
tightens up.
inside go inside
I
out?
can't do it. It looks like a Futurama character. Just the fucking mouth just hanging. Ugh.
Yo, but it's nice when you put it on your leg. I'm telling you, you get the hangy pussy and you put it on the leg and it just kind of sticks there like a slug. You never seen it.
Do you use it as one of those sticky hands?
Yeah,
you
yeah,
grab
you
some-
just- you go,
just
"Hey,
grab
babe,
pussy,
sit on my
throw it
leg."
against- Throw it against the soda can on the counter. There you go. I was
I'm
thirsty.
telling you, you never take your girl and you like, yo, come sit on my knee, right? And then you just bend over at an angle 45 degrees and watch her slowly slide down that shit. You never done that with the extra labia? No?
No.
The labia majora.
Shit is
That shit was
too majora.
majora. Yeah. You need the labia minora.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Jews. You ever get the labia menorah? You're like, ooh, it's the first day of Hanukkah for you. You got no menorah almost. It's just one candle lit.
Oh, God.
Kaz not here.
Obviously.
Right?
Kaz, you deadbeat podcast host. This is fucked
He
up.
tried to get us to record on Friday. Luckily,
Yeah.
I was busy, but I was like, no.
Yeah,
He
yo,
wanted to be
We
there so
recorded
bad, man.
last time we switched his schedule for Cavs. We recorded on Sunday.
Yeah.
Before LeBron signed with the Lakers, and we sounded like fucking losers.
Yeah, that's
for
true.
2 hours.
we were sounding wild.
That was a Sunday. My man wanted us to do a Friday.
Yeah, there was too much news that was gonna happen. We were gonna miss the World Cup.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I should call Kaz real quick, and we should leave him a little voicemail.
Vince McMahon gonna yell at him.
Yeah.
Kaz! Don't think I can't get another black guy in here tomorrow!
Hold on. Let's get Kaz. Let's call up Kaz. and
Ask
see
him
what's
if Hulk Hogan's called him the N-word yet.
Yo, isn't Hulk Hogan like love now or something? No,
I think he always been. That's the fucking Hulk, dog. Hey, Hulkamania.
Son, let me see if Kaz pick up the phone. We don't know what part of the world is he in.
You
Do we know?
should- You should have told me
I know
that
it ain't the
there, so-
world. I know he ain't in
It's
the
America.
world part of the world.
It's America.
He America as fuck.
Oh, he's probably not gonna pick up because he's probably working. Nah, there's too many rings already. What? It's probably too many rings. You know what I mean? Anyway, look, I just want to let y'all know that about my DM. And then, second of all, it hit me.
Yeah. What's up?
Air bubbles
Okay.
on sneakers,
Yeah.
it's trash.
Yes, of course.
You knew that?
Yeah.
How'd you know that?
I mean, I had one. The shit popped, and I was just like, but it's also useless. For
Yo,
what?
think about it. We think that's the most comfort,
No.
but it's an antiquated way of making comfortable sneakers. Like if someone was like, "Hey, here's a pillow," and you're like, "Oh, what's it made out of?" And you're like, "Oh, you blow it up with your breath,
Oh, okay.
and then it's air."
Yeah, who wants to sleep on a fucking inner tube?
It's an inner tube, so we think that the air bubble is the best, most comfortable type. Like we were playing basketball in air bubble. That's insane. Like imagine jumping on an inner tube. You're like, I'm gonna break my ankle, guaranteed.
I just thought that made sense because it's like springing. You're gonna jump and you gotta whatever.
Yeah, but you can't control
walking,
the
it's
spring.
Trash. Air Maxes are so uncomfortable.
Not only uncomfortable, it's the worst type of fucking. But the fact that you can see through it, we think it's good. Do you have the air bubble sneakers on right now? Nah. You don't have them, but you know the ones that they got now, the Vapor Max or whatever. They got
Yeah.
the whole shit is
Yeah,
air
yeah,
bubble,
yeah.
and we're like, yo, that's comfy because it's air. First of all,
Them just look dope though.
First of all, they look dope, but one, this idea that air is comfy, how? How? Air not comfy. You know what I mean? You
You
can't
ever
walk
slept on an air
air.
mattress? That
Say
shit
what?
is eyed at best.
Thank you. The air
where-
mattress is trash.
That's where you sleep when you don't have a regular
Son,
mattress.
That's how you make fun of somebody, right? Like,
Yeah, you
like
sleep
you
on
go,
an air
oh,
mattress."
you sleep like when you saw someone's broke.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, that's why you sleep on an air mattress.
Yeah.
Right. But if you said to somebody who was broke, like, yeah, that's why you got sneakers with air on the bottom, we'd be like, nah, he doing all right in life. Like,
Yeah.
life's pretty good for that guy. He got
Yeah,
air in the
yeah,
whole
yeah.
bottom. No, that's what I'm saying. Like you always said to me, what's the most comfortable sneaker?
Ultra Boost.
Always said it.
Yeah.
Of course, it's the most comfortable.
Yeah.
Because what's the most comfortable bed?
Foam.
Facts. But you can't pump. You can't pump back. That's one thing I learned from foam. My stroke game was a little bit weak.
Maybe that's my problem.
I think it is.
Get me off this Tempur-Pedic.
Your bed too comfortable.
Nah, because bro, I was.
I can't put this bitch to sleep. The bed already did it.
The bed already put us both. You know what I mean? Like
Sinking into it.
Yo, when I had my foam mattress, I had to get rid of it. Threw it out. That's
Really?
what get rid of means. so I'm on the because one of the moves I used to do back in the day is I lay on my back. The girl will get on top. I let her ride it,
Yeah.
ride it,
I don't know why I find
ride
you
it.
Yeah.
right. I let her ride it, right?
Yeah.
Ride it.
Yeah.
I don't know what accent that is. That's a good one.
Right.
So I let her ride it, right? And then what I do is once she thought that she was in charge, then I start hitting her with this shit. I start popping back, just a little bit of popcorn, right? You know when the shit just starts popping when not when it's like pop 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 pop. It's just when a couple of the kernels are getting a little hot, right? Pop 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 pop, right? So that was one of my son. That was one of my moves. Gosh, that was one of my moves, guys. That's why I need. Hey, that's why I need my bear skins because I need to feel every inch. Pop, 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 pop.
What's the advantage of
What?
what you getting out of that?
So what? So look, because it's double. She's riding it, but every time she comes down, what does she feel? Pop, pop, pop. She getting a little pop, pop, pop every single time, right? So, right? So she getting a little pop, pop, right? So, pop. So then I get my what's it called? My foam mattress, Akaash. Son, I got this foam mattress. Shorty's riding, right? She's riding. I'm looking at her like, bitch, you thought you was gonna ride. Wait till you get hit by the snap crackle. You know what I mean? Wait till you get this snap crackle. Right? So I go to pop pop. I go up for one pop. I sink right back in the bed. I can't pop right back. I'm all core. It's all core. Right?
And this is before you're working with the
It's
trainer.
before I'm working with the trainer, so my core is a little weak.
Yeah.
I can't pop right back. I'm going all core. I just had to let her ride. Threw the mattress out next day. Threw the mattress out the next day because it didn't give me my pop.
Oh, fuck.
So what are you back to? Spring?
I got a little spring.
Yeah.
I got a Serta.
Okay.
Certified Serta.
Certified Serta.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm back to
For
pop.
that certified pop pop.
Yo, this shit is so certified now.
Certified pop rocks.
Yo, that's the thing. It's pop rocks. Most people think it's like champagne, you know, where it's like psh, and a bubble. No, it's like You know what I mean? Like you want, if you popping it right, Shorty don't even know if you popping it right. Like she just knows every time she comes down, she gets a little bit of feedback. You know what I mean? She gets a little bit of like, oh, okay.
Oh my God.
That's all it is. I don't know what that has to do with anything. I just needed to, address that. And the air bubbles are trash, and that's probably why all these players are injured this whole time. Think about it. You come down on an air bubble. It's not absorbing your force because there's only so much room for the air to go. When you come down on that shit that you got, Ultra Boost, right? It absorbs it because the material is made to sink into it.
Bang.
We wonder why these motherfuckers' ankles are getting rolled, their knees or joints are all fucked up because every time they jump, think about how high they jump.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You know what I mean? They're jumping from way high, coming down on the same air bubble as me and you. That energy is just getting transferred back into the knee gone.
Right. You right.
How many air bubbles Jordan had? I'll wait.
Oh, shit.
You know they weren't going to put that man in fucking air bubbles because they know they got the technology.
Kobe had air bubbles?
Kobe ain't have no fucking air bubbles. They had the ugly-ass joint from Adidas.
Kyrie don't got air bubbles.
They put the motherfuckers they don't care about in the air bubbles.
Paul George probably got air bubbles.
Whose phone is that?
My bad.
Damn, son.
Ed's phone on silent.
Yeah. I didn't know what time it is. You know what I mean? Who's that calling?
This motherfucker Verizon prepay is on silent right now.
Yo, he can't get the deal because he's not from America. He tried to pay in coconuts.
I need to buy some prepaid.
I have 15 pineapple. Can I give you 15 pineapple? I have 15 pineapple. I give you 15 pineapple. Next month, I give you 15 more pineapple.
I feel so
What's Costa
bad.
Rica? No, you from where? Nicaragua.
I feel
Oh,
so
man.
bad.
Nicaragua.
Nicaraguense. Shout out to the Sandinistas. And what's the other one? The Contras. Yo, they had wild warfare that we funded out there, son.
Yeah.
Yo, my bad, yo. America really
Reagan?
fucks your shit up, son.
You hate Reagan?
What?
You hate Reagan?
Did Reagan do it?
That was Reagan.
Yeah.
That motherfucker did not care.
Nah, man.
What was so crazy about what was going on? Oh, you guys were trying to be communists?
Something like that.
Yeah, we don't play that shit, son. If you go communist, you gotta go. Simple as that. Sorry, bro. Freedom ain't free. Freedom ain't free. It costs brown people's lives. That should be on the American flag. Freedom ain't free. Costs brown people's lives.
Oh, man.
Yo, that is our foreign policy, right? It's like once anybody tries to do something a little different, we'd be like, yo, how they treat women over there? Right? Like if you down with us and you're like, yo, we don't think women should drive, we'd be like, hey, these bitches can't drive. You know what I mean? But let you not be down with us. Ooh, y'all need some freedom. You know what I'm saying, Akaash?
That's a good point.
Akaash, how's your life going, bro? How's everything going?
Everything's good, man.
Is everything good? You just gonna lie to my face? You know what I mean?
It's good, bro. Just make money.
Akaash don't talk about his personal life. He keeps that shit personal, which I kind of respect.
Yeah.
I kind of respect.
You got it.
But he also scared because his girl listened to the podcast.
Of course. I'm a dude.
Wait till we get his ass on Horrible Decisions.
Oh yeah, you gotta come on Horrible Decisions.
I was supposed to. We had to reschedule for fucking cast.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And then you got replaced. I saw
Yeah.
you did it with Low Key.
Low key, yeah.
Damn.
Who
yo.
low key?
Low Keys.
From Duce Palooza.
You don't know Low Key on?
Kaz got too many clicks out here, bro.
Messing
Kaz
with
too
him.
clicked up.
Yo, that dude is clicked up.
Word.
So clicked up.
Yo, he can replace you with Rory real quick. Real quick. Don't get comfy.
I know. He got to show up first. I'm going to show up one day. It's just going to be Eden, you.
He gonna have Flagrant
Kaz.
one with Rory next week.
I like that kid. I'm not
He's a
going
good
to
dude.
lie. I like that
Good
kid,
dude.
Rory. Nice guy.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Like your little brother.
Anyway, look, man. Shouts to my little brother, man. Y'all don't even know what's going on. No, I meant my literal little
Oh,
brother.
how's he doing?
Yo, I seen him
I
the other
didn't
day
know
too. I
what's
didn't even
going
tell
on,
you.
man. Oh man, I don't even know what to say about it. My man took a dip in the Hudson today. My son, I got a call from my bro today. My bro just called me up. He's like, "Hey, so I was just running." And, it was hot or whatever, so I, just, jumped into the Hudson River. And I was like, what? And he goes, I just jumped in Hudson River, and when I was coming out, the people told me, like, if I come onto that place to get out, it's going to be trespassing, so I'm going to get arrested. And so, like, I just jumped on it, and then I jumped back in the water, and then I jumped on it. But he's like, so now I'm in the hospital just getting shots and everything, because apparently it's really dirty. Did you know that? And I'm like, fam, come on, bro. Come on. Yeah.
It's real talk.
Yes, this happened like an hour ago.
Yo.
Yeah. So, shouts to Greg. Hopefully
Greg-
everything's good,
Wait,
Greg.
do you want to talk about when we were driving?
Nah.
Greg, let me say
So
this. for
Greg had Alex shook when we were driving to a game, and Greg tall, so I had him in the front seat, and Greg was just going off. I don't know what he was talking about. Son, Alex was shook in the front seat. Son.
Greg is huge,
He's a
and
big
you don't realize
motherfucker.
until he starts talking wild.
Yeah.
Because his personality is like kind of like, hey man, hey.
Oh, he's super
what's up,
subdued,
Hey,
man.
But then when he starts talking wild, you're like, yo, this dude will kill me,
Yo.
and I will have nowhere to go.
God
He's
bless.
fucking huge.
Yo, put out a prayer to Greg, man. Real talk. Everybody put the assholes up. Keep it tight one time.
He's
for
a
Greg.
brilliant kid, man, for real. Andrew and I lived together for I don't know how few months, and I used to just hear this beautiful fucking music coming from next door. Greg and his folks live next door, and I'd walk over and I'd just see Greg playing fucking piano, and I'd be like, "Yo, how'd you learn?" He'd be like, "I don't know, man, I just did it."
Yo, man. Savant.
Yeah, real
He
crazy.
just did it. Man, that's what he does. Sometimes it's music, sometimes it's rivers. Motherfucker be just doing it, dog. And
He dives in.
Real talk. It's like when he broke it down to me, I related. Like at first it sounded crazy. I was like, "What do you mean you just jumped in a river?" And he was like, "I didn't think it was that bad." I was like, "Greg, how could you not think it was that bad?" He goes, "Because they have races there, like people swim around Manhattan, so I didn't think it was that bad." And I was like, "All right, you know." What I mean? And then he said to me, "It's always been a dream to me to jump in because you know I never see anybody jumping in." And I'm not gonna lie, like on a hot day, I'll be looking at the river like, "Man, maybe I should take a dip in that bitch." I just don't know how I get out or how fast it would be.
I ain't gonna lie. I've looked at the East River one time, because
Yeah.
it looks a little cleaner, and I'm like,
Yo, it's all I'm
What's
saying
the
is,
worst I
is
can
he crazy or we pussy? You know what I mean? Like I would.
I see
Well, he's the one getting
canoes.
shots right now, so
That's
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the other thing. And yeah, he was like, "Yeah, I'm getting some shots because it's dirty or whatever." I'm like, "Yes, it's dirty. You know it's dirty, man. Come on now." Fuck out of here, bro. You know that shit dirty. How you not know that shit? Only Chinese people and Puerto Ricans fish there. You know what I mean? Obviously that shit dirty.
the immune system is
come
built
on,
for
son.
anything.
Exactly. Yo, come on, let's be honest. Let's be
man.
honest. Come on. If you don't see white or black people fishing,
Yo,
don't get the fish.
I
That's it.
want to stick up for the Puerto Ricans, but it's so true.
Damn. Come on, bro. Y'all know you get that fish, but just fry it. Just fry it. Just fry it. If you fry it, make it good.
Oh my god.
Shout out to Puerto Rico.
Oh fuck.
Puerto Rico. Oh. I don't know, man. That's just been my fucking life, Akaash, since you don't want to talk about your personal life. One of these days, we're going to get you talking about it.
I'll never do that shit.
I know. It's pissing me off, son.
Come on.
Yo, son, Alex, I know that you on roids and shit. Do you think that... Nah, I know you on roids, bro. I know you on roids.
So I realize you guys are gonna just keep doing that
Doing what?
to get me the stigma, like how Cass fucks with white bitches.
Yeah.
And so
You on roids. I could tell you
Alright,
on
I'll just
roids, by the
embrace it.
way.
Yeah, I'm mad roids
Why you have to say it like that?
because
Why are you taking the fun out of it?
exactly. Fuck you guys.
Why? See how he getting angry? Roided ass motherfucker. All temper my ass.
Yo, watch this. Hey, Eden, you ever take roids?
No.
See how easy that was?
That's so easy.
See how easy that motherfucker
Nah,
was? See how
nah,
nice
nah.
and calm and
Nah,
easy it is, yo?
It ain't
Yo,
that
you about
easy.
to get
Fuck that.
replaced, son. Yo, you gonna have Alex fucking... You know how long we put up with Alex and his extra X?
Oh,
It's too long with your extra X in your name.
Telling you.
How you spell your name? E-D-E-N, right?
No.
Well, fuck you. I don't want to deal with your ass either. I want a regular spelled name, son.
How do you spell it?
It was like Eddie, but take out the last E and put an N.
Oh, that's
Oh,
stupid as fuck.
E-D-D-I-N? That's not a Spanish name.
It's a mistake.
Listen, you don't have to talk about yourself like that. Jesus Christ, you know, it wasn't a mistake. Your dad knew who he was nutting in. You know what I mean? Everybody says that shit. Oh, we did this by mistake. How?
I don't know. They messed up the name in the hospital.
No, I'm talking about birth.
Oh. I don't know.
You still got a job, Alex. Don't worry. But you
Thank
know when
you.
people are like, oh, we had this person by mistake.
Yeah. What do you mean you don't understand?
Yeah,
Like, you nutted, right?
nah,
Yeah.
you pulled out.
In a pussy?
Nah, sometimes you pull out and people.
I
still
don't
get
believe in
pregnant.
what is that called? Pre-cum?
Yeah, no,
That's not true.
it is.
No, it's not.
Medically, it is.
No, I've spoken to medicine. Akaash, back me up here. You
No,
got
it's a
mad-
possibility, but I do think a lot of people say it's an accident. What they mean is I didn't want to nut in her,
Think about it.
but I did.
But okay, that is.
And that you don't understand how that happens?
No, that be happening. But look. No, what I'm saying is, it's motherfuckers.
That's as close to an accident as it gets.
Think about who's making the mistake, right? When people are like, oh, it's pre-cum. Everybody blames on pre-cum, right?
I didn't know that.
No, but that's what
But
I'm
that's
saying.
BS. If you blame it on pre-cum, you're probably lying.
You're lying.
Like, it can
You just
happen.
didn't want to pull out.
It can happen. But
How?
I doubt it happens that
How?
fast.
How?
Nah, it's happened. With
How
me.
can-
With you?
Yeah.
You got a scoop on your record?
Wow!
You
Wow!
fucking Puerto Rican. You fucking Puerto Rican,
damn.
you, Alex.
I set myself
Ay,
up for
Dios
that.
mío. What happened? Okay,
Damn.
what happened? So you were stroking it, right? Okay. Now, is it possible that your lower body has such zero muscle? you didn't have enough. Yo, I think he didn't have enough muscle to pull out of the girl. Like
That's all core, baby.
no, because your top,
My
you were thrusting with your top, and the momentum was so heavy.
And he just landed like maybe
Duh,
you land.
Spam.
You just
You
collapsed
just
on
collapsed
top of
on
her.
that bitch. You couldn't pull yourself off because your bottom is so weak.
You were trying to army crawl out of her, but it
you're
was
like
too
a
late.
paraplegic.
Yeah, like
You know what I mean?
Lieutenant Dan your way out of
Yeah,
there.
you can't get out of there.
And then it's too late.
Nah, pull
Yo,
out game
think
strong,
about
man.
it. Think about it.
Pull out game strong.
No, it's clearly
Until
it's
we
not.
got
Yeah, it's not that
Clearly, it's
strong.
not that strong.
Until we got Adam and Eve, and now I strap all the time.
You always strap?
Strap on? What you talking about? Strap on?
Yeah.
No, he's
No.
strap a condom on. He's not
Yeah.
talking about strap a dick, extra dick.
You sure?
That's where you went to with that?
Son, yo, Akaash is
I
a
kn-
freak,
I
son.
know,
You
word.
ain't read
That's
the,
why he don't want to talk
son,
about
the
it.
Karma Sutra?
Yo.
You never read that?
Oh, shit.
Yo,
Yo,
Indians
Akaash,
are
really?
freaks, son. Freaks.
You do look mad
No,
flexible, bro.
I'm too proud of my weak dick game to ever use a strap on.
Yo,
like,
stop
that
it
shit
with
was-
this
I know,
weak
weak
dick.
That's what
Yo,
you get,
stop,
dog.
yo,
Yeah,
Akaash
dog.
dick is fat, son. Son, his dick is fat, son. You know how I know his dick big as shit? When we lived together, he would go through the soap. Son, the
Wait,
soap
what?
had a groove in that shit, right? It's like, what this motherfucker washing, yo? There was a groove in the
Who wipes
fucking...
the bar of soap directly on their dick?
Son, you, fam. Because I would go in to use the soap. I'd be like, why
I'd
is...
never use bar. I'd never share bar soap with you. Never in my life. Hairy ass. No, thank you.
Yo, how...
No, thank you.
What I want to
You
understand,
don't put the
can we
bars-
time out 20 seconds? How you going to criticize me when I'm telling everybody your dick huge?
All right, fair enough. Go ahead.
That's crazy. What kind of friend is this? I'm over here saying
You're
you got a
right.
huge dick
You're
and I'm
right.
giving empirical evidence.
You right. You right.
I'm giving the fucking... the dinosaur shit.
Right. You right.
What's that called?
Fossil.
I'm giving
Fossil
fossils and shit. I'm talking about, I got a dick fossil from Akaash. You could put his dick in the fucking Museum of Natural History. That shit was huge. That shit looked like a femur.
Right next to
You
the
know,
mosquito.
you know that bone white people always break when they ski? That's the only time, only white people broke their femur, right? You never heard a black person be like, oh yeah, I've severed my femur. That shit never happened once. Only white people could do activities that break that bone in
It's
their
the
body.
sickle cell of white people.
Son, it really is. You never heard a Chinese say, yeah, I broke my femur picking up a bucket of fish. Or whatever the fuck they do. Right? It's the hardest bone to break in your whole body. I think it requires like 3,000 pounds of pressure. I just made that number up.
Yeah.
but
Okay. Fair enough. I'll
all I'm
believe it.
saying is we're doing these crazy activities.
Yeah,
Akaash. You're a specialist in white people. You know more about white people than me.
I know a decent
Is there?
amount.
Son, Akaash know more about white people than me.
I grew up around white people. I know a
He
decent
studied
amount.
them.
I studied them.
I did not.
Really?
Yeah.
I studied
Oh
the.
yeah, you grew up in Texas, right?
I grew up in.
Oh, so
yeah,
he
I-
knows like white,
Yeah,
Son,
I know white people.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
like not like white, but white. Yeah,
Where you pronounce the H.
yeah. Shit.
I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah.
and I say this as a Caucasian. Yo, sometimes I be looking at white people. I be like, yo, that motherfucker pretty white, bro. But I can't say it, and I've been looking for like
Wait, what makes them
non-whites.
so white?
So like I saw this dude the other day. Like it was just
They dress like Eden.
yeah, he kind of dressed like Eden.
Yeah.
Eden know what side he on in America.
Yo, Ed is not coming back.
Yo,
It's
no,
like,
no.
yo,
We walked.
I appreciate the opportunity, but
We got him out of here. We got him out of here real quick. All I'm saying is, yo, I'm telling you, sometimes, Akaash, I get it. I get what you guys are saying about like this extreme caucasity in folks.
Right. Yeah.
What's so funny is that I look at you that way so
Yo,
it gotta be at least 4 or 5 times a day when I'm around this guy. I'm like, yo, he's so white.
literally, I eat 2 hard-boiled eggs with hot sauce, and all of a sudden I'm the poster boy for caucasity.
Oh my god.
Yo, but your shorts are like the length of my boxes.
Son, you would show off your legs too if you look like this and you could squat. My squats are serious, son. Son, I had the person who owned the gym come up to me and ask me to stop yelling. I thought it's a safe space. Yo, I'm not gonna lie.
God.
People
What
say,
were you yelling
I go,
about?
what you mean yelling? When you're trying to get the weight up.
Yo.
How would you yell?
Not at the beginning of the set, but like after, my guy, shout out to Mike Washington, my guy, Rec Performance. Yeah. But like he puts me through the squat shits. Son, by like the 9th or 10th set, we trying to throw it up.
10th set.
Set!
Okay.
Started at like 5.
Right.
Now we're doing like 10 sets. Son, I'm lightheaded because I had half decaf, half regular iced coffee. Son,
Wait,
I'm trying to
with
get the
honey.
Yo, I did have honey in it because I'm off of refined sugar. Gay. So I'm throwing up this weight, bro. This is weight we're talking about.
Yeah.
Like, son, the bar alone, that's got to be at least 100 pounds. How much is the bar?
45.
That's only 45
That's
pounds.
only 45. Bro.
That shit heavy, B. Like, son, that shit is heavy. So, yo, that shit is Sometimes the weight, when you're doing the squats, somebody left the bar on the low.
Oh yeah.
You gotta bring it up. Whoo! Whoo! That one. Anyway. So I'm on like a later squat, and like I'll get down just fine, but then I'll try to get it up.
Yeah.
And you know that part between where the lowest you can go is and right where you can push through?
Yeah.
In order for me to get through there, I gotta go. I gotta go. Ha! I go. Ah! Right? But if I do that, I summon strength. I can summon something inside of me. No, I can summon it. Right? Because it's in, like, when like a bitch got her kid trapped in a car upside down or some shit. Like, women, they can't even get the fucking luggage out of the overhead bin. But then when their kid is trapped in a car upside down, all of a sudden this bitch could flip a car.
Yeah.
Where the fuck did that come from?
What?
I've never seen that news story.
No, I've
ever.
seen that story.
That's a real
I've
story.
seen that
Like
news
somebody
story.
lifted
I've seen
a
that
car.
news story. Yeah.
Son,
okay.
Always
I've
with women,
never
no men. It's crazy.
Yo, yeah, obviously because we could drive.
Yeah.
Fucking not a fucking idiot crashing a car on the highway, putting our child in jeopardy. Who fucking crashes the car with the child inside? You know what I mean?
Oh, fuck.
What the fuck is wrong with you, bitch? You driving with the child and you flipping the car. Just drive. It's a highway straight. It don't even have turns.
God.
How you crash on a highway with no turns? You go in one lane, you stay. What you even changing lanes for? You know what? Because you listen to the fucking those murder podcasts and you getting so excited and so interested trying to figure out the fucking crime. Now your kid almost died.
Isn't that what you did with cereal?
I was in passenger. I'm not gonna drive front row or front seat or driver's seat, whatever it's called.
Fuck.
All I'm trying to say, these girls, yo, imagine Alex with his brittle ass legs trying to flip a car, his legs fully extended, the knees start buckling the opposite way like a fucking raptor and shit like that. He's looking at him with his matchstick legs like, how the fuck is he gonna lift that shit? And all of a sudden his shirt come off, big ass biceps and pecs. I think he could do it. I think he could flip it. All I'm saying is women can be strong when they need to be. You know what I mean?
And that's what you can do when you scream.
If I just get that one yell, I'm telling you, Akaash, I can lift 25 more pounds of that yell.
Word.
But the gym owner came up to me and she was like, it scares the other people with the
Oh,
weights.
she? Gym owner, she?
Yeah,
You
she-
gotta get a new gym, bro.
No. This girl thorough. Like I thought she hated me for about 6 months.
Turns
But
out
she
she was
just
trying to fuck.
Man, nah. If I'm being honest, no. 'Cause I'm mad pussy around her. She see how much I lift with the scream. It's not even a lie.
Did she tell you stop screaming? Then at the end of the shit, just pick up the bar with one hand and place it back on the rack? Is she really? You don't need to do all that. Right?
She picked the bar up like it was a suitcase, B. I was using all my legs and my arms to get the bar up. She picked that shit up, no problem, like this. Boom. Second level.
Oh, fuck.
All I'm trying to say is I'm out here in the gym screaming to get fucking shit up, which I think you should be allowed to scream, but whatever. Son, I know Louis C.K. had a joke about this shit. I don't even give a fuck.
How fun it is to jerk off in front of people? Yo, I'll tell you this about Louis C.K. I'd rather
You know,
watch...
Louis pull his dick out like, hey!
I'll tell you this, though, about Louis C.K. If you gave him the choice between watching his entire hour comedy special, start to finish, or he jerks off in front of me, I'd be like, take your dick out. Man.
Damn. I thought that was a no-no.
You look at him and be like, hey, give me your hand. Hey, let's speed this up a little.
Oh, man, I don't want to sit and point at the TV and go, that's funny for an hour. I'd much rather just be horrified for 30 seconds.
Son, I'm fucking done. Yo, you know who my agent hit me up, man? Shout out to my agent, man. He hit me up and he was like, yo, I just started representing Jeremy Piven. You remember Jeremy Piven?
Yeah, he's doing stand-up now.
He's doing stand-up
Russell Peters
now.
helped him. Shouts
Really?
to Russell the God.
Shouts to
yeah.
Russell, man. And he's like, yo, you know, like, because Jeremy went through a little Me Too situazione.
Oh, I heard that about him many times.
Right? He hit me up. He was like, you know, you show him around New York or whatever like that. And I was like, yeah, sure. And he's like, yeah, I just want to let you know, he did have that little thing, but I vetted it out. Don't worry. I wouldn't take on a creep or that kind of shit like that. And it was fine. You know, it was this, that, the other. I started thinking about, obviously, don't get me wrong. Murder, that kind of shit, that's really fucked up. Right? There's certain things that have always been fucked up. But I started thinking, right? Can you punish somebody for doing something? Can you punish somebody now for doing something that was acceptable back in the day? Like, for example, before the speed limit was raised to 75, it was probably 55. And all those people that got a ticket for going above 55, when the speed limit gets raised, do they get their money back for the ticket? No, right? Right? We understand that they were punished within the context of their time. Right? Or a better one is like, at one point in time in history, DUIs were not illegal. Right? So everybody got pulled over for drunk driving back then was just, they were just like, yo, good luck.
Yeah.
Or like, make it home.
Drive better.
Yeah, drive. Yo, don't be as drunk.
Go straight.
Yeah, exactly. Woman, you're out here driving like a lady. What the fuck is wrong with you? So what I'm trying to, so like, and then DUIs became a thing. Now, all those people that were pulled over while they were drunk driving before DUIs were illegal,
So you're saying,
do they get a ticket? What I'm saying is, if back in the day, grabbing a girl's butt at a party wasn't considered rape, right?
Yeah.
Now, we know not to do it. Or a better example is, back in the day, walking up to a girl and dancing behind her, pushing your dick up against her butt and dancing behind her, like all of us did at every fucking club when we were 20 years old.
That's still okay.
Yo,
Oh, Puerto Rican ass.
I know, it came out. Yo, he said that shit. I just saw that frog. What's the name of that frog from your people?
Koki, something like that.
Kolki?
Yeah, Koki, something like
Oh,
that.
you know, Eden.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kokizia?
See, I'll be knowing.
Kokizia. It would be similar to cocaine. Anyway, my point is like, that was completely acceptable. Now, you could easily see a little report written where it says, he just walked up behind me, grabbed me by my hips, and pushed his penis against my butt on the dance floor.
Yeah.
Right? And us as 30-year-olds would be like,
Yeah.
oh, you dance?
Yeah.
Y'all were dancing? Oh, okay. But
Yeah.
now, that might be crazy. What I'm trying to say is, back in the day, we didn't think there was anything wrong with that.
No.
Now, we might be more hesitant.
Right.
I wouldn't do that shit now, B. I would go
Like,
up.
I don't party like that, but that's really not okay anymore.
Fam.
Don't touch a woman, dog. Straight
No,
up.
no. At a party.
No, never.
What
Just don't touch
about
a woman.
a Jamaican party?
Safest thing.
Daga.
All right, there you go. If it's a Jamaican party, then it's cool.
If it's Jamaican party, just rape the woman right there. dance hall videos. The fuck out of here.
Dance hall videos
They
are
be
wild,
beating the bitches'
man.
asses right in front of you.
Yo, that shit is so funny when they just throw the bitches and shit. You seen the one where the dude has shorty on stage. There's a full crowd of people.
Yeah.
Goes behind her, goes one thrust into her butt, knocks that bitch right off the fucking stage.
Yo.
Yo, those are the best videos.
Yo, that shit, you could get CTE at the dance hall. All them girls, real talk, that's why Caribbean women are so fucking angry all the time, because they suffer from some CTE, like some
They should
linemen.
legitimately sell tickets to football. You know how when you watch basketball, you're like, yo, I wish I could dunk. When you're watching Jamaican dance hall videos, like, remember when? I wish I could do that now.
Assault women.
I wish I could do that now.
So, first of all, this is why this is the best podcast, son.
So your point is, we shouldn't punish
No.
Louis for jerking off because he didn't know that wasn't wrong.
Nah.
He thought it was cool.
No, but I will say something about the Louis thing. But my point is, it's easy to go back with today's morality, right?
Yes.
And say-
I get bothered by that in general. I don't know if I'm going to agree with this example.
Yeah.
But like, so-and-so had slaves. All right, it's not good, but like, it was a different thing back
Slavery
then.
was legal.
So-and-so hated black people.
Yeah.
So every good thing he did doesn't matter. All right, it was the 1800s. Like, there was a whole different set of whatever.
We acknowledge that it's possible to think something is okay at one point in time,
Yep.
and then think it's not okay to another, even within our own lives.
Yes.
Like, we all, sitting in this room right now, thought it was okay to walk up to a stranger, grab her hips, and push our penis into her butt. Alex still feels
thinks
that way, right? Not to
Wine.
throw you under the butt.
Wine.
So my point is like, and this is why this is the best podcast, because we can have these convos and it's no like social justice warrior. Dude, I'm telling you, what we've curated is so fucking lit, and it's made me think like, you know, these people, they just want everybody to like them. They're into I just want fame of everybody. Fuck that. I want to be able to create whatever I want for the people that get it.
Right.
And if you don't get it, be on your fucking way.
Yeah, you're
be
good.
on your fucking
You're
way. I
good.
don't need you.
You don't
know
need
what I
us. We don't need you. It's all good.
These motherfuckers, they need everybody's adulation. Who are you, insecure motherfucker?
It's
No.
like we didn't match on Tinder. Just keep going.
Bye,
it's all
bitch.
good. I'm going to forget.
Yeah.
You going to forget. We
left
good.
to the left. Or whatever Beyonce said. Shout out to Beyonce. Hopefully she get rid of Hov before it's too late. Anyway, but with the Louis shit, what I will say is this. If you're a girl that doesn't know how to say no, or doesn't feel comfortable saying no,
Yeah.
you're not ready to have sex yet. You are not mentally mature enough to have sex.
I agree with that.
Because every sexual interaction that a man and women have is predicated on your yes or your no.
Yeah.
So if you don't have the ability to say no, you put both of us in danger. You put me in danger because I'm not fucking psychic.
Yep.
I can't tell if you say yes or no. I don't know. And you put yourself in danger because now you're in this situation where you could potentially be doing something you don't want to do.
Yep.
And this is something that I say to protect girl. Like I'm saying this to my daughters. If my daughter was like, I just froze in the situation, I'd be like, sweetheart, you're not ready to have sex yet. Because you don't feel comfortable voicing your opinion.
Your
and
power. Voice your
voicing
power.
your power. You don't feel. Now there are guys that can make women feel uncomfortable. You have a fucking weapon. You're grabbing them. That kind of shit like that. We got to put them. We got to put them in jail. That's
Right.
jail shit.
Yeah.
But as a regular girl, and you have some weirdo asking you if you could jerk off, and you're like, I didn't know what to say. You're not mature enough yet to be in sexual interactions. In my personal opinion, is that fair?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be able to say no. That is on you. We have to give you
explain-
some responsibility
To make it
sexually.
fair, to explain both sides to people, we can say men can also, if you're with a girl who feels like she's uncomfortable, just check. But also, girls don't have sex before you're ready. And if you're not comfortable saying no, you might not be ready.
Son,
I think that's valid.
Akaash waited.
I waited
till he's
forever.
30 years old to learn how to say no. He couldn't say no until he's 30.
I couldn't say no until I was 30.
Couldn't say no.
I might have fucked a white girl. Who knows?
Oh my God! Pause the podcast.
Which
How dare you come after my white queens? What would Gandhi think? Yo, you want to know some wild shit?
The only thing
Oh,
I
yeah.
just want to add just to that is that.
Yo, shut the fuck up, son.
That was hard. I like that.
It's my favorite thing to do that to somebody.
Yo, real quick. I want to hear a funny story. Someone told me that talking about Me Too. Someone told me that
You want to hear a funny story talking about Me Too? This hilarious.
Tracy Morgan was at, I think it was the cellar, and Aziz was there, right?
Oh,
and
wow.
Tracy just goes to Aziz. He goes, Aziz! He goes, Aziz! He goes, come over here and take a picture with me. Right? This is a horrible Tracy Morgan impression. And then Aziz like, I don't, I'm trying to keep a low profile. He goes, Aziz, shut the fuck up! Come over here and take a picture with me. I've been in this business 25 years. You gonna take a picture with me? Son, Aziz just got cucked up, went under the fucking arm.
Oh, my man couldn't say no.
Could not say no. He didn't feel comfortable saying no. Son, you're not ready to have sex yet.
Oh, he's got picture rape, dog.
He got picture rape.
I would have paid $1,000 to Tracy Morgan if in the picture he stuck his fingers in Aziz's mouth and spread them shits out. I give him every dollar I have.
Son, I was watching the Tracy Morgan, Jerry Seinfeld Comedians in Cars.
Oh, that little preview's so funny.
Okay, the preview's so funny. The episode sucks. Really horrible because
This season done fell off, I heard.
Well, here's the thing. The episode is great. You could tell that it was edited for Seinfeld to look good. So, because Seinfeld is just dropping bars and bars and bars. Like, he's just got so much great shit in it. And then Tracy's just kind of like sitting there uncomfortably asking questions. You don't really see much of Tracy.
Right.
Tracy's all outtakes. He's not conversation. He's just say. And then at the end, they do a little clip of just outtakes.
Right.
After the episode's done, and it's hilarious. He's just saying, I like the way chlamydia sounds.
Yeah, no.
You know,
The end of it is, yo, you remember Kramer?
you remember him?
And then Jerry goes, huh? And he goes, you remember Kramer from Seinfeld?
Yeah.
And Jerry goes, do I remember Kramer? And Tracy goes, yeah.
So that's
And
not
it
even in
cuts
the
right
episode.
there. Of course, this is all outtakes.
So it's so stupid. Like the only reason I watch for that.
Hey, but how do you talk to Tracy? Like,
So I agree,
Yo.
but in
Tracy's wax.
say what?
Tracy's
wax. Tracy is like a more famous version of wax. But there's one part of the episode where he goes, he's looking at Tracy's house, and Jerry goes, please tell me you didn't spend all the money. And he goes, I got hit by Walmart, not Raymore and Flanagan.
I like that. I like that.
oh, fuck.
Tracy's such a beast.
Yo, you know what I hated? I hated when they made Seinfeld start, like, diversifying who he interviewed. Remember he was just interviewing comics he thought was funny, and then people said it was, like, racist because it was mainly white people?
Oh, my God.
It bothered me so fucking much. Let this man interview who the fuck he thinks is funny. It's his show. I don't give a fuck if it's all white people. Let this dude interview who the fuck he wants to interview.
I agree. Just
Just
whatever.
making a shittier product, having him interview a bunch of people he's never heard of, doesn't
that
find
he's not
funny,
interested
he's
in.
not interested in.
Yeah.
Let me put out the best show possible. This idea of inclusion, it really kills a meritocracy. It really kills, like, the best is what's going to make it.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. You need some of it. Though I was thinking about this theory because I was on this conservative show. Not conservative, but it's a little bit more conservative-leaning show my buddy Bill Schulz does.
Red Eye.
Yeah, well, no, it's no longer. Now he does a radio show. It goes with Bill and Joanne Nosachinski. And both of them used to be on Fox News, and now they do it on, what is the network? It's Anthony Cumia's network, whatever like that. He does in the morning. And we were talking about something, and I know that Joanne is conservative, right? And, you know, the general conservative philosophy is, you know, hey, you should just bring yourself up by your bootstraps.
Yeah.
You know, we're not going to help you. We're not going to enable you.
Yeah.
You know, we don't need to give you welfare.
Right.
You should just figure it out. That actually hurts you giving you welfare.
Right.
So what I said to her was, do you expect a guy to, try to make you come? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, well, technically,
Yeah.
that's welfare dick.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, because he could come very quick.
Yeah.
But you're asking for extra strokes. You're asking for help.
Yeah, you're pull yourself up by your own clit
Pull
straps.
your own. Pull yourself up by your clit strap.
Oh, that's the title.
Yeah, pull yourself clit strap. That's great. So there is, and I thought about, and that's what my question is for all my like conservative buddies. It's like, do you try to make your wife come? Yes. So you understand what it's like to be with someone. You understand that the less fortunate need a little help, right? They do need a little help. You can't just go figure it out.
Right.
Now, technically, if we really wanted women to evolve into having a better orgasm, we would not help them at all, right? We'd come as quick as we could, and eventually they'd be like, all right, I got to figure this out. I got to figure out how to come, and maybe generations would go by, and the girls would learn how to come, etc.
That's not really how evolution works. But yeah, go ahead.
Well, meaning like we would only fuck the girls that learn how to come that quick. You know, like how giraffes and horses become giraffes or whatever like that. Guys, I'm a scientist, so. But it was interesting to like see conservative philosophy like used against her.
Yeah.
You know.
And then what'd she say?
And she was just kind of like sat there and like pondered it. She's a smart girl.
Yeah.
But she like sat there and pondered it. And I think that it's one of these things that like makes me go, okay, you need to help people. Not too much to the point where they have no will to live, but some people need baseline help. You gotta help. That's it.
Some people need boots.
Some people don't even have boots.
Yeah.
Fuck the straps.
Yeah.
Some people don't even give them the boots at least.
Yeah.
To give them a fucking chance.
Yeah.
You know. That's what Jamil said. I wonder if we kept it on the other podcast.
Yeah, the basketball thing.
But did we keep it on the pod? We might have cut it.
I think we did.
Well, if not, he was basically like, I was like, life should be about sports. You know, there's like basketball hoop and a ball, and everybody plays, and the best one wins. And he goes, yeah, but you gotta understand, like some people grow up in a neighborhood that doesn't even have a basketball hoop. Yeah. And I was like, okay, there should be a borderline.
Yeah.
Not to get too serious, we just turned into cucks here. I apologize.
Do you want to talk about sports now? On that analogy?
How long are we in?
50 minutes.
Oh yeah, let's talk some sports, bro.
Did you watch a World Cup final?
Dude, nope. No, I did. I watched about half of it. I haven't been sleeping, but I watched about half of it.
Yeah, that game was exciting. I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Fuck France, dog. I don't know why I hate France, but I hate France, fam.
I liked it because they were all black.
Yo, so here's this thing that's popped up. It's so funny, right? It's like France is doing well, and then everybody goes, France is really Africa's team, and let's get behind them, and the whole world is...
Yeah, why does that bother me?
Because you watch American sports with all black people winning, and never once has people that are like...
pro-America, go America?
Dude, the Golden State Warriors are really Africa's team. You know what I mean? The Cleveland Cavaliers are really Africa's team.
These guys are all, like, African. Like, they're not 3 generations deep in France. They're like 1 generation maybe.
Right.
They're like, they're African. There's a video of them dancing to fucking African music on the plane, just dancing.
Okay, what's the big? Okay, yeah.
But you see yourself reflected in every other sport in America. Why
Right.
do you not?
So what I would say is like, what made them win? Was it more the French part about them or more the African part? Clearly the French, or else one of those African teams would have won.
Oh, that's a good point. It's a lot of running.
Nah. The French have money to pay for Africa's best talent.
Here's what blows me away.
Let me address.
That's why NBA has the best talent.
Let me address. So what is more important, food or genetics?
What's the question?
I just asked it.
No, but I mean,
Eden,
what do you mean?
You want to step in at any point in time?
That's such a
My point is this.
vague question.
No, it's not. It's like they were able to win the World Cup because they grew up in France. They had access to.
They didn't grow up in France.
First of all, they did. 1, they did grow up in France. 2, their parents were from these other places, a lot of them French colonies, but in Africa. But they grew up in France, and they had access to not only the amazing training, they have incredible training, but they also have access to good food, all the things that you need to grow into this being that you are, right?
Wouldn't the argument be, though, that the French exploited all those countries, and that's how they had the food?
1,000%, yes. But my point is, if you're going, oh, the only reason that they're good is because they're African.
Oh, no, that's not what I'm saying.
No, I'm not saying you're saying that.
Oh,
but some people are like, yeah, they're African. That's why they're good. You know, they just got some African guys and then they're good. Well, no, it takes African guys and a French system.
You know what bothers me about it?
And training and all these things. It's a combination of both. Like, I guess what I'm saying is if you're French, it felt to me like they were trying to like take the win away from France a little bit, right? And I'm like, if you're French, if you're a French Chinese dude, if you're a French Nigerian, if you're a French whatever, you should feel proud that your system produced this team, mixed with all different players from all over the world in terms of ethnicity, and created winners out of it. That's really what it comes down. Like America takes people from all over the world, right? And we put them in this system and this opportunity to succeed, and then they fucking do it. It's amazing.
That's what bothered me about it is I like France because they got African players. But France was super colonial and, like, fucked over a bunch of countries. But then, fine, if you like them, cool, but then don't shit on America for being imperialistic, but like France, like they weren't imperialistic. There's this idea.
Oh, yeah.
There's
So
this,
here's this idea. Yeah, I understand what you're trying to say. So when the French team wins, they look at it as a version of acceptance. So the thing, the image that was going around was, see what happens when you have an open immigration policy and you accept different cultures. Here are all these Muslims and Africans that come here to win the World Cup, and it's like, or what happens when you rape African nations for hundreds of years, and then eventually you let some of them into.
and
your
that's
co-
listen. If you don't give a fuck
You're
either
not
way,
the good guy here.
just be consistent. You don't give a fuck either way, cool. But don't shit on America and then.
Are we colonizers and they're just open-minded individuals that
idea
are
exists in
accepting of
Europe.
everybody? Yeah.
This idea exists that America's so backwards and racist.
They're
Europe is
Wakanda
so
forever,
progressive.
and we're the colonizer. No.
Europe is so fucking racist.
Yeah. Son, it was France.
We're really progressive, actually.
Son, it was comparatively. I
Yes.
gotta look. in terms of like colonization. We can. That's debatable, but yeah, when you look at like the problems that you see in the Middle East and Europe, definitely the Middle East. That's France and England. They just carved up the Middle East and Africa
And America.
but without even considering the tribal shit.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
yeah,
So they
yeah.
were just like, okay, this is Nigeria. And then Nigerians were like, first of all, what is Nigeria? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
No, we're like, we're over here, we speak this language, and they're over there, they speak. Now we got to get along? Whoa, it's going to be beef.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like when Americans came over here with the Native Americans, when English came over here with the Native Americans, and English were like, we want to buy this land. And the Native Americans were like, buy land?
Yeah.
Nobody owns land.
Yeah.
And like they thought they won that deal for Manhattan.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right? Like they got the necklace and the beads,
Yeah.
and they were like, these fucking idiots gave me beads for land. No one owns land, and then they died. But it was right, like, yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about.
But with the win, I didn't really see too much hate against America because of that win.
No, but
I
in
think they were-
general, people
Oh,
are
in
like, I
general.
love France because they got Africans, blah, blah, blah.
No, but I
cool,
think-
but that's a real, we're using the words imperialistic. That's how France got a bunch of African players. It's imperialism.
Yeah,
cool,
but
if
the
you don't give a
reason
fuck,
why-
you don't give a fuck. But you can't hate on America's imperialism and then act like France is accepting, and that's dope.
Yes, I agree with that.
That's
but-
the
but I
inconsistency that
think
bothered me.
With the win, the reason why they were pointing out that the team was so African and also that 50% of the team is Muslim is because France right now is very like xenophobic and like they hate Muslims. Like
That's
so
true.
they were pointing out the political
And we
problems
think they're going
in
to stop
France.
hating Muslims tomorrow.
I think they'll get a couple weeks
Somebody
off.
said something funny.
Yeah, they might get a couple.
There's a couple weeks off.
Yeah,
I think they're going to be nice for a couple
Fuck,
weeks.
Nimesh Patel, a comedian friend of mine,
Yeah.
I was just hanging out in the day. He's like, I think it's really funny that France is going to stop hating black people, Muslims for a day, literally.
Yeah, a couple
and then
weeks.
go
Yeah.
right back to whatever.
Well, you know what's funny? I had a couple buddies of mine. They were that I have this group chat with, the Abdi and Effie, and Effie's a Muslim dude, Turkish guy, lives in London. But he goes, "See, we won the World Cup. That's how we run shit." You know what I mean? And I'm like, bro, you're a third of the world. You know, it's not like 1 out of every 3 people is Muslim, right? They're like 2 billion Muslims. It's not like there's this one tribe that you all come from and you're all big because
You're
you
not
share
Croatia.
this gene pool. Exactly, right? It's like there's a good chance if anything happens,
yeah.
there's a few Muslims there. It's
that
actually a
point-
33% chance.
To that point, on a lighter note, I can't understand how America's so fucking bad at soccer. I know Alexis and Christian try to explain it, but I still don't get 300 million people,
Yeah.
and you can't field a soccer team that's good.
Oh, I broke it down to my brother-in-law who's from England.
Okay, what'd you say?
So,
Oh, they're married?
Yeah,
Oh, when'd that happen?
a while back.
Dude, what is it like knowing, like, when you're talking to that guy that, like, your sister swallows his cum?
What a puncher right now.
Don't punch me, punch
I
him.
know, but just
Why
to
did
say
you
that,
punch
Where do
you
me?
put
think
the
that
thought
question
in
was
my
going?
brain. You put the
As
thought in
soon
my
as he
brain.
said, "What is it like?" I was like, "Here we go."
Yeah, I know. Whatever.
But what is that like? Is that, like,
Shut
weird
up,
at all?
shut up,
I just
shut
want to know.
I don't
want to
think about that. I don't want to think
I'm
about
not, you don't have to
Little
think
sister
about it.
or older sister?
older sister.
Older sister,
That's
even.
not that bad.
Nah, but she's
Little
like
sister, I
she's
get.
little though, so it's like I've taken care of her.
Well, now he does.
What do you mean?
Oh god, I forgot what I was gonna say.
I'm just saying, you were explaining to you're the guy that
Oh, I think we've actually
crushes your little sis.
during the soccer podcast.
Do they do anal? What is like the?
Yo, you're gonna catch some hands, bro. I'm dead. You're gonna catch some hands.
Akaash doesn't like to talk about his personal life. You fuck. What's up, Alex?
Yo, y'all need
You're so comfy.
Y'all need to share, bro.
You're
My
so
brother's
comfy.
jumping in the fucking Hudson River. You know what I mean? Y'all won't share nothing.
You act like you're sharing real details about your brother.
Son, I am.
Alex, what's up?
All right, tell us what's up.
We spoke about it during the soccer podcast in terms of our best athletes.
He
to
was
go
on the
to.
podcast? You should get him on Horrible Decisions so you can talk about fucking your sister.
Yo,
I
real
knew that
talk.
was
Real talk. You
All
think your sisters ever got chewed out?
Oh my God, they listen to the podcast
Yo.
too. What's up, sis? I am
Yo,
so sorry.
Hey, sis. This is
and
what I
you,
gotta tell
and you met it too.
Real talk.
You
First
met
of all,
both of them.
I met both of them. That's how I
Yeah,
know.
yeah, I know.
They came to the show. I
Wait,
like
does
them
he
both
look like
very
he,
much.
like he could put that shit down?
Son, my
like
man.
he puts down that yaw.
Yo,
Like,
tell
he
you
got
something.
that yaw.
damn, yo, when he takes the chew, his shit don't even look uncircumcised.
Oh, fuck.
The top just stay out. The top stay out. Stay in the light.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
No.
Before his dick was like Bane in prison.
I don't know. I don't know. But no
I
wonder.
can't be afraid of the darkness. I was raised there.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, now he out here breaking backs.
That's-
like Bane out of prison.
Facts.
Breaking backs.
Breaking backs like Batman's back got broke. Crack, crack, crack. Anyway, when I'm
and
trying, all right,
I'm
tell
making
us.
this worse
pop,
for
pop,
myself because she just announced. She just told me the other day that she's pregnant.
Oh,
so.
wow. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
So he be leaving it in.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, I know.
That motherfucker let it
But that's
marinate.
beautiful that
Nah,
that
yeah.
semen is going to lead to your nephew or niece.
Yeah, I am excited about that.
Damn,
So
yo.
basically, our best athletes go to American sports, real sports,
Yeah.
Right.
and women can't play real sports. So that's why we have the best women's soccer team.
Right, yeah. 'cause
Well, we
they're-
got the best women's everything because women have rights.
Yeah. Yeah, they still
In other
complaining.
countries, they just
Oh, you think that's the
stay in
reason
the
why?
kitchen. Yeah,
Yeah.
because if you look at any
Of course.
country,
Oh,
any country the
okay.
women are good at sports, they have rights.
Yeah.
And the countries where they're not, they just don't have
They
rights.
can't even go to school to play fucking college basketball.
Ain't no fucking education.
Oh,
How they gonna
okay.
drive to the court? Can't drive. You know what I mean?
How you gonna play basketball? You got a fucking hijab on. You know what I mean, that shit gets hot outside.
Yo, you can't do a fucking between the legs. You know what I
There
mean?
is
You
that
can't
video
in
of that
between
girl in the-
Yeah, but she didn't between the legs.
she just blew by that dude. That
But she
shit
didn't
is
tween.
embarrassing. How
Yeah,
the
well,
fuck
you gonna
let
play
that-
good D on her?
Yeah. Bitch, you not gonna
Yo,
score.
Drew, it's
Yeah, but then you
summertime.
gonna have the whole-
it's
what?
summer. You gotta play a
What?
WNBA.
So they don't want
player.
this work. Yo, by the way,
Yo, you gotta play.
I will say this. Chine Ugumake, whatever her
Yeah.
name is,
Yeah.
talented journalist, B. I'm not going to front. I'm on the flight to Summer League. I meant to say this last week. She was on The Jump. There's a show, The Jump. Amin
Yeah.
was on there, Rachel Nichols.
Yeah.
And she was so... Whatever she wants to do in sports journalism,
Yeah.
she will be able to do. I swear to God, she was fucking brilliant.
Except,
truly
except
mean that.
beat you 1-on-1.
No, well, that's not journalism. That's
Yeah,
sports.
she can't cover that.
No, she not going. She could do all the covering she want, but it ain't gonna work out. I told her that to her face when I saw her in Summer League, but I was fucking blown away. And and you're gonna see, you're gonna see in WNBA offseason, I think she's gonna get a lot more shine because I think ESPN recognized that if they don't, everybody should be fired. But come WNBA offseason, I think you're gonna see her on TV a lot, and she should absolutely be. She was.
She doesn't
fucking
play anymore?
phenomenal.
But
She
how
does.
can she be
does.
better
Oh.
than Stephen A. Smith?
Impossible.
Can we call this dude out on all? Remember when he said LeBron is going to take phone calls from the Warriors and the Celtics and all this other shit in the offseason? Everybody,
Yeah.
the whole fucking 48 hours, that's all you heard?
Yeah.
That motherfucker didn't call nobody. He jumped off a fucking high dive cliffs and screamed the whole 10 feet down.
Yeah.
He didn't call no goddamn body. Met with Magic, and that's it.
That's true. Stephen A. Hey, he's competing with Woj, man. He got to create a narrative.
Yeah, but at least Woj reports shit. Woj just reports shit first.
Nah, you're right about that. Look, all I'm trying to do right now.
How does he get the story first?
Who, Woj?
Yeah.
You just got connections with, like, the organizations, and then for whatever reason they like you, and they're like, okay, you can break this story. That's really what it comes down. Do we like you? And then also Woj will, like, write articles, right? And, like, Woj will be like the top GMs in the league or the top presidents in the league. And guess who always gets mentioned in those articles? The
Yeah.
people who leak stories to him. So it's everybody scratching everybody else's back, right?
Gotcha.
So he's like, hey, I'm going to do some favorable shit for you. I'm going to make your organization look good, make you have job security. Or, hey, you're looking for a job, right? And you gave me a bunch of scoops. Top picks for the potential who knows, Memphis Grizzlies job or da 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 da.
Mm.
Right? Because so it's all a lot of this shit is relationships, B. That's
I
all
like
it is.
Woj, but what a terrible job that is. I
Oh,
just got to
son.
report things first.
And just you just
a fucking nightmare,
constantly-
yeah.
Look, all I'm trying to say is this: we gotta talk about this chew, this blue chew, okay? Because we've literally started a dick game revolution.
We really have.
I cannot even explain to you how flooded my DMs are, son, with dudes about to straight destroy their girlfriends, son. Crazy. I mean, like, a dude hit me with a fucking 10-pack. I thought it only came in 3, but I guess he got, like, a serious one.
Oh, shit.
Son, this dude was like, it's about to be a wrap. What I need you to get your girl. I have a lot of dudes telling me how amazing that shit is. I need confessions from your girls. You get me an audio confession from your girl or a written one, but I would prefer audio or video. We're going to play it right here on a Flagrant 2 podcast.
Ooh, that's a good
what's
look.
up. That's
All
what's
right?
up.
Have
So
your
you
girl
want the
shouting
audio?
you out.
Telling you, dog, this shit is not a fucking game, all right? You out here increasing your performance. You know the biggest deal breaker for me is this. I have a girl hang out. She over at the crib. Sometimes I don't want to fuck. And I would get anxiety. Back when I had, like, girlfriends back in the day, like, if their sex drive was more than mine, I'd feel like a cuck. I got to fuck my girl because if I'm not fucking her, she's going to think I like her, and then she's going to want to fuck another dude because she's just going to want to feel that emotional security. Da, 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 da. So I dick down girls, like, at 60% hard dick. Popping.
You're better than me.
Son, you would say no.
Yeah. Nah, I tell them on the way home. Be like, yo, I'm just kind of tired tonight, so I apologize in advance. I don't want to fuck.
Listen,
Like,
I didn't think that far
I
through.
disappoint them before
From
we
the
get
jump.
home. Yeah.
yeah. No,
I've
sh-
never had that problem where girls want to fuck me like that. I don't know. What's that like?
so,
Usually they be tired on the way home.
babe, I'm not into it tonight. You like, phew. Me neither, bitch. All I'm saying is, having that chew in the fucking, what is it called? The case? Not the case.
The arsenal?
No, the window
cabinet?
thing.
The medicine
Cabinet. Yeah, that's the word. Cabinet. Having that chew in the cabinet. Do you know what I mean? If a girl even try to check you, if a girl even say, you don't want to fuck me? Fine. Like, I'm going to go fuck some other guy with dreads. I'll be like, why you got to have dreads? She's like, because that's your worst nightmare. I'll be like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Like, where's
Yo,
he going?
you know how like sometimes like a girl will find a hair in your bed? Like, what if you went to your girl's house and like found a dread, like a whole dreadlock? You know what I mean? You'd be like, what the fuck was happening here? She'd be like, oh shit, like that's that was mine or whatever. Oh. So,
I got pissed.
all right, do your thing. My point is just having the fucking chew there, knowing at any point in time a goddamn kraken could be released. It's just incredible. Okay? This is what the reality of the matter is. You don't have to get this shit at the fucking pharmacy. People hit me up, oh, do I need a prescription? Da, da, da. You do it all through the fucking website. And by the way, the one that we've been rocking with is the sildenafil, I think it is.
I always just tell them the first one.
Yeah, I think it's sildenafil, right? I think that's the one.
Yeah.
And it's basically one-off usage. If you just want to have that little party night, you go into fucking Cancun with your girl, you want to crack it out, tell your girl too. Tell her she want to get involved in it as well. Gang shit. That's what it is. Also, if you ever even get a threesome popping,
Oh, I can't.
I'm not going to lie. If you get the threesome popping, I got one nut. I'm 34. That's all I got is one nut. I don't care. Y'all could divvy it up amongst yourselves. One of you could take it. But we're not going to do it and then go again. But now with the chew, if you're hitting the triple, if you're doing that threesome, you knock it out and then you go again.
Word.
It is, I'm saying. son.
Word.
Think about how that girl feels when she don't get the nut. The other one just painted. She just sitting there dry. She need that too. You need that chew. So right now, special deal for our listeners. You visit bluechew.com. Get your first shipment free. Yes, you heard that right, free. When you use our special promo code FLAGRANT. All you got to do, pay $5 shipping. That's nothing. BLUECHEW.com. Promo code Flagrant to try it for free. Blue Chew, the better, cheaper, faster choice. Use that shit, y'all. And I want these testimonials from your shorties. All right? So asshole army, keep it tight, but make them loose and have them holler at me. Okay? I want it hollered at me. Bring it up and let me know. You know what I'm saying, Al?
I do. I want to hear these testimonies from the women.
Oh,
because the dudes are just like you. They're hitting me and they're like, "Yo, it's about to go down. I'm about to kill her. I'm about to kill her." So, I want to find out if they're actually killing.
Yo, we need to have some girls. We might have to bring a girl on and time to say and see the reality of the matter. Also, I just want to let y'all know about some shows that I got coming up because we keep adding more cities to the Views from the Sis tour.
Oh God.
I'm going to be in Belmore, Long Island this weekend, Friday and Saturday. It's 3 shows, okay? I think the Brokerage Comedy Club at Governor's or something. You just go to theandrewschulz.com. You can get tickets for any of these shows. Montreal, for Just for Laughs, is sold out. Seattle, Vancouver, I'm going to be there, okay? I'm going to be in New Brunswick, New Jersey. Then we're going to Europe. London, 2 shows. Amsterdam, Antwerp, Oslo, Copenhagen, Stockholm, okay? I'm coming back. Boston. Then I got Portland. Then Sacramento. Then San Jose. Chicago. Milwaukee. Madison, Wisconsin. Tempe, Arizona. Then I'm going to do Thanksgiving weekend, the Friday and the Saturday. I'm going to do Albany and Syracuse. And then I'm doing Atlanta. That's right, Atlanta. Right now we got 1 show. If y'all buy these tickets and y'all gobble them up early, we'll add another one. That's what I told them. All right? But I need you to go get them shits now. I know already people can hit me up from Montreal. Oh, man, how do we get tickets? I told y'all, get them early. All these places, please get them early, man. You guys end up waiting. I don't care if it's months in advance. You guys end up waiting, and the show ends up getting sold out, and there's literally nothing I can do. I want you there. I want you there more than the random person who's just like, I'm going to go out, and I'm going to check out a show. I would rather you guys there. So make sure you go and get them shits right now. That shit will be, we're going to have a lot of fun on the Views from the Sis tour. Shit is getting extra flagrant. We're going to piss some people off. I can't wait to shoot some, the next special, man. I got a really cool idea for it, and I'm very excited. I'm not going to tell y'all just now. I should, because I know motherfuckers probably steal my shit. Fucking Netflix always taking my ideas. But maybe once we get it a little bit more, ink signed and, deal done, then I'll share with you guys first, obviously. But that's what I got for the tour, so make sure y'all motherfuckers come out. Akaash, your favorite athlete in the whole world, Serena Williams. Oh, yeah. Akaash also got some dates coming up, man. You should probably plug them shits.
Yeah.
You want to do it a little bit?
We'll do a little bit.
Okay.
A little bit.
Akaash, your favorite female athlete in the world just lost.
Who lost?
Serena Williams.
I thought she won. Didn't she win?
Lost Wimbledon, son. Lost in the finals.
She lost the final? You know what's crazy? I didn't watch any sports yesterday. The first time I ever made it without, because I taped the World Cup. I was busy all day.
Okay.
And I made it with the whole fucking day without knowing. And then I watched this World Cup that everybody said was so amazing. And I was like, this shit was not that amazing to me.
So let's talk about World Cup. You didn't think it was that good?
I didn't think it was that good. First of all, it's too much fucking flopping. I don't like flopping in basketball. The soccer flopping is a whole nother level. Motherfuckers are on the ground writhing in pain.
Yep.
No one even touched them. I don't like the flopping in basketball, but at least you flop and then you get back up.
And it's done.
Soccer, they're rolling around. They fucking get up.
I get it's a strategy, though.
It's a strategy, but don't act like it's annoying. Don't act like it's not annoying.
I think it is annoying. And they have to find a way to do it. And what I think some leagues have done is they've given red cards to people after. Like if they look at the tape and found out that it was an obvious flop.
Okay.
Like they'll give them a red card after the game, I think, and then they'll be suspended for the next game.
Yeah, but we're going to do the World Cup final.
Of course, you can do it in the World Cup final, but in other words, like it helps in league play as well.
Yeah.
Because league play is a big deal too. Motherfuckers be watching this shit.
Is it just me or were the French flopping extra hard? I thought the French were flopping. Maybe it's just a preconceived notion I have of France. I just picture them all to be.
What they you're right. But what they say is the South American and Central American countries flop the most.
Yeah, but they didn't make it, so it was what it was. But anyway, I didn't find it great. I don't understand soccer, but just as a dude watching super late at night, also I'm tired just watching so we can talk about it here. Yeah. I was like, this shit is not that great.
Did you find it cool when the people celebrated? Did you like their celebrations?
You know what I did realize? I didn't care for the celebrations, but what I did realize, everybody says, like, football is a game of inches. What if
Right.
no game is a game of inches like soccer?
Why?
Like, just like the first goal France scored, it went off the Croatian player's own head, and it was like it was an own goal.
Yeah.
If that ball lands 3 inches further, closer to the top front of his head,
Yeah.
it bounces the other way. There's no goal.
How much is 3 inches?
It's about 3 thumbs worth. So about 3 of what you get put in your ass.
He beat you to.
That was a lot.
He beat you to.
I was setting it up.
No.
I couldn't. Yo, how you swatted the alley, son?
Because I didn't know if that was going to score on me or you going to dunk on somebody else.
Damn, son. I thought you threw the alley for me, then you stole it and dunked it yourself, and I just look silly jumping for no reason.
What was your alley going to be for me?
I was just saying, I just know how much 6 is.
Okay.
Well, maybe I was gonna say more or less, depending on how big I want my penis to be.
How much chew you took.
Son, the chew. Alex, your dick still getting big?
I haven't taken it in a while, but
Really?
yeah.
Taking
My
some
man got
time
enough
off?
dick.
Nah, but I told you. I'm trying to
Be
use
gay?
it on the right.
You're gay now.
On that special.
No, you did tell me you were gay. That's right. You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
yeah,
You're right.
you know,
You're right.
yeah, you know.
You out here tearing dudes' assholes and shit. You know what I mean?
His timing was too good.
That's what it is. Look,
All right.
okay. Homosexuals.
Soccer?
I mean, soccer players, yeah. So, yo, soccer players probably the most handsome of all athletes.
Yeah, for sure.
Some handsome motherfuckers.
Nah, they
For
are.
sure.
Yo, you know my one issue with them? Probably
They won't
fucked up
respond to your
feet.
DMs.
No, their feet is fucked up. And they don't respond.
That shit hurts your feelings.
I know. That shit fucked up.
Yeah.
Okay, but in all seriousness, we can't talk about soccer much longer.
Yeah.
We can talk about your girl, Serena Williams.
lost.
So,
I didn't even know. I just assumed she
lost
won.
in the final. Straight sets.
Straights.
You know.
They only play 2 sets, though, because they're women and they expect equal pay.
Well, she lost both of them. Well, that was my buddy's point. My buddy was like, not only about that equal pay, but she was like, there's the proof that the wage gap is a myth. I go, what do you mean? He goes, it's not a wage gap. It's a birth gap. The second women have kids, they don't care about their job because they just care about the kids. She just wanted to get back to breastfeeding. She didn't want to be out there fucking. Do you know what I mean? Like, she wanted to be back hanging out with her kids. She's there hitting a tennis ball with some other bitch, and she's about to win a tournament that she's won many times, I assume,
Right,
in the past.
right.
What is more important to her in that moment?
Right.
Winning this tournament that she's already won, her legacy is already cemented at the best ever, or breastfeeding her newborn baby, or just watching her newborn baby walk around. Right now, some nurse is looking at the baby, and the baby's looking at the nurse, and the baby's making this deep connection with the nurse, and the baby's thinking that the nurse is the mom, and she probably looked into the stands and saw the baby looking at the nurse and giggling. The baby probably said something like,
Baby already half white, so she don't really look like Serena.
"Oh my God, this is true." True. They probably got some mixed nurse,
probably got a
Filipino
Jamaican
looking
nurse.
bitch. Look, yo. And then she looked at the stands. The nurse probably started trying to suck some titties, milk from the nurse. The nurse probably brought out her titties, and the baby was sucking on her titties. Son.
It's like your brain is too fast for your mouth. He's like, nurse, titties.
I don't know.
There's a sentence there. There's a sentence there. I just
Get there, dog. I'll get there. All I'm trying to say is, like, I completely get any mom that wants to be with her kid more than she wants to be at work. And we forget that this is work for her.
Yeah.
So let her be with her kid. Damn, bro. I'm saying.
Not Serena, though. I don't do Serena like that.
How
Listen,
am I
I
doing
just hate this
anything?
idea. Everybody, when I say Federer is the best ever, some dude who's usually black or super fucking liberal is like, what about Serena? And it's just, she's great. She's the best woman ever. She's not better than Federer. Like, not even, I understand men are better than women, but she's just not the greatest like that. She's just not. She got no real competition in terms of other great players in her era except her sister. That's it. She's just not.
But isn't that the same knock Floyd has?
What you mean? Now you're talking about my guy.
And that's why.
Here's what.
specifically.
So here's what I would say the difference is. Serena was away for 9 months, right, having a baby and then recovering, whatever. I'll just assume 9 months. I don't know, but I didn't hear about a single woman dominating while she was gone. I didn't hear any woman pop up like this lady is kicking ass. Now that Serena's finally gone, this lady's kicking the shit out of everybody.
Ooh.
I didn't hear anyone. I don't know any other women. And
When
Serena,
Jordan went down, Olajuwon was taking motherfuckers' heads off.
Yup.
Second he came
That's a
back.
good point.
LeBron left the East. Boston's gonna finally get there.
So
Wow.
who's been dominating since?
Huh?
Mayweather's been out. I haven't heard of.
Well, I mean, I think there's a few guys.
No, but like I mean, making
Triple G.
a name like
Triple
a
G.
wave like
Triple
Mayweather.
G.
I don't think so.
I mean, he's been doing well.
Triple G can't even speak English. Like half of boxing is marketing, right? It's half of boxing is like looking at the part.
Also,
and,
they
like, playing
fight
the
twice
part.
a year. Tennis players have tournaments
All
every
the
week.
time.
It's actually a problem. They have no off season. They don't have one. So there's tournaments every week. There's only been, I think, one Grand Slam since she was pregnant. But there's nobody. I didn't hear about anybody dominating the tennis world while Serena was gone. Look out, Serena! Here comes this girl.
Yeah.
I ain't nobody. Not to say she's not
Yo.
great. I told you she's the Jordan of women. She's the fucking one of the greatest winners I've ever seen. Any gender.
I
But-
get it. I just it sucks when people try to say like, oh well, they're not as good because the competition wasn't as good. I just think they're
I also
just that.
Federer's
much better.
competition
Well,
again.
She wasn't that much better, right? Because Steffi Graf only got one less major.
Yeah, Steffi Graf Steffi Graf also capitalized on the second best player of her era getting stabbed on the fucking court, which is crazy. Monica Seles got stabbed in the back by some crazy Steffi Graf fan.
Yo, where were those ball boys? You're supposed to run mad quick. Right? Isn't that their one job? Run mad quick so no one sees you? You couldn't run mad quick and stop, dude? You got 3 balls in your hand. Throw a ball at them or something.
These kids are 16, they ain't doing nothing. They
Those
ain't
ball
giving up
boys
nothing.
gotta go. Come on. So you never
That
seen
is-
them ball boys?
yeah,
Yo, they're
they're
so
fast.
fast.
They are fast.
Son, they could get across the border. They be across the border in no time. Like Eden's family, son. Them motherfuckers was running.
What if before every
Son,
match
we
they
need to
just
have-
stop by Home Depot?
That's
or like,
it. Hey, guys, we need some ball boys. Yo, them balls wouldn't even touch the fucking earth. Son, the second they hit the net, there'd be Eden's uncle down there fucking running real quick, scooping that shit up. I got it. Okay, next serve. 40 loaf. 40 loaf.
You guys seen I Tanya?
Nah,
I Tanya.
No.
That's an app?
that's
What's that, son? What's an I, Tanya?
That is the name, right? Is it right
yeah,
name?
it's a Tanya Harding movie with Margot Robbie.
Why is it called I, Tanya? Like
I don't
the
know.
phone shit?
I don't know.
I,
why
comma Tanya, like I Robot.
yeah.
Tanya Harding's a robot? Y'all are crazy, yo. What kind of fucking sci-fi shit is this?
No, so
That is
I was young for that story, but
My
that shit
girl
is
actually
fucking
said-
crazy.
my girl actually said the illest shit. She said that's the last time a white woman looked bad. They made a white woman look bad in public was Tanya Harding. That's the only white woman villain we've had in.
What are you talking
in-
about? What about this bitch who got she would call the cops on the black chick selling water?
Oh, I'm
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about. This.
Petition,
but
petition,
She's
petition
ugly. Ugly
Patty.
supersedes
Yeah, ugly
race. Ugly
people, yeah.
supersedes race.
So this is the last time a beautiful white woman
Yeah, like she wasn't beautiful, but she wasn't ugly.
you would
I-
crack.
I wouldn't crack.
You would crack, Alex?
I mean, she's white.
So
that's a
yes.
Yo, Alex love his white queens, bro. He love his white
Nah, I
queens,
love
bro.
black. That was a joke.
Nah, it wasn't no joke. It wasn't no joke. Alex out here critty.
My man rubbed his stomach. He couldn't even live with a lie. He had to
was
rub it
so
off of him.
excited, bro. He just put some chew on the tip of his dick. He just rubbed that shit straight on. He didn't even put it in his mouth. I heard Alex takes the chew by putting it in his urethra.
Is your brother-in-law white?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
What?
Your sister loves white dudes, huh?
She does.
So y'all got something in common, bro.
Yeah. Who's seen more white genitalia?
Yeah.
Um,
Who do you
I
think
think
likes?
she has.
Who do you think drank more white cum?
All right, that's it. See me outside, Drew.
Why is this offensive?
See me
I don't
outside.
get it. Hey, guess
Nah,
what?
see me
My
outside.
mom is probably drinking my dad's cum.
All right, you can say that.
Why
See
are
me
people
outside.
so
I don't get
crazy?
it. I don't get it. I hope my parents have a great sex life. I really do.
Yeah. You know your dad using that popcorn. Pop, 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 pop.
Oh man.
Yo, man, he probably doing some wild shit though. He's white. White dudes. That's a kinky
Yo, especially
dude.
English dudes, bro.
He's English.
They probably got swords and shit.
He's English.
All right.
Oh
Gotta change
fuck, that's some colonial
this. Oh,
shit
let me-
he doing.
I can switch it to some gay
Think
shit.
about their role play.
So when
Yo, real talk. No, think about their role play. Say,
oh god.
all right, you're the dragon and I'm the slayer. You walk around spitting that fire and I will slay the
Take a look at
dragon.
my Monty Python.
All right. All right.
Yo, sis, I'm so sorry. I'm
Oh,
so
yes, spread
I'm
your...
King Arthur.
sorry. Oh, man.
And this is my Excalibur. Why don't you try to take the stone out the rock? Son.
I'm gonna put the sword in the stone.
There we go.
There we go. Makes one. Take the stone out the
She's like, it's too far in. It's too far in. I'll show you a Brexit.
That's it. Okay, that was funny.
Not British exit, it's black exit. That's what will happen right now. All right, let me get this tea ready.
Oh, sis, I'm sorry.
Oh
I'm sorry.
You ready for some English breakfast?
Let me spread some jam on your English muffin.
Well, it would be a black biscuit, but I mean,
There's nothing I like more than some pumpernickel bread. Let me put a little cream on my pumpernickel.
Oh my god.
man.
God, the English, bro.
Yo, the fucking English, dog.
Shout
English,
out to my
bro.
bro and sis, man.
That's some.
I love
that's
you
some
guys.
shit. England, man.
England, bro. They out there, bro. They out there in the world,
Yo,
bro.
he's
A
good
white
dude, man.
English.
Yo, he's a nice dude.
No,
he's
he's
a
really
really
good
cool
dude.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
of
your
course he's
sister's
cool.
cool,
He already
man.
got everything
Yeah.
he wanted.
That's true, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, shouts to your sis. What's your sis name?
No.
You know
I
you
can't
too
say
well.
what's up.
You know you too
No.
well.
What's up?
No.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, he knows you too well. You shouldn't have taken him on the
Damn,
road
son.
so much.
Yo,
Yo,
Fuck
you
him.
think he's a knight? You think yo, that'd be sick. Because
Yo,
some
that
of them,
would be fucking
some
ill,
of them
though,
are
if he was.
knights.
If he was, that would be dope.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
Yo,
They still got
even
knights.
to today.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah, I'm aware.
Elton John is a knight.
Nah.
Do you want Elton John defending you? Think how the knighthood has fallen.
Yo, Elton John's like, the British are coming. The British. We here. Oh no, he's English, right? How you sound gay in English?
Yes, queen.
Hello, Queen. All right, we're here. We
I
try-
like dick.
We try to suck some dick. All right. Who wants to pull back some of that foreskin?
Damn. Yeah, we got about like 15 minutes of sports and just
Son,
the
we the
rest
best
is
sports podcast on the planet. son.
Absolutely.
There's no sports worth talking about.
Yo,
We
it's
talked
off
about Serena.
season, bro. You have to understand this is a flagrancy podcast, right?
If anybody wants to talk about Novak Djokovic, holler at me on Twitter. That's it. I don't know nobody else gives a fuck, right? The 10 people that want to talk about that, we can talk about it. Everybody else is much more interested in hearing about your sister getting fucked by a white dude.
Hold on, what's the Novak Djokovic?
Yeah, I know.
That's
That's
the guy who won the men's Wimbledon. He's probably like the third or fourth best tennis player
nice,
ever.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, Federer's the illest, man.
Hold on.
He played the second best player ever, and then the probably top 5 player ever is also on the men's side right
Is,
now.
Novak
is
Djokovic?
Nadal still good?
Nadal's still good.
Oh, I know Nadal. I met him
Oh, yeah.
when I was in Spain.
Word?
I was like, what's up?
After you cracked him, man.
Nah, I didn't crack him.
He
Son,
wishes he cracked.
That right, his left arm is like twice the size of his right arm. He looked like the Winter Soldier.
That's weird.
You know the Winter Soldier? In
know.
Avengers?
Yeah. But don't they have to switch up?
With
They-
the tennis racket?
Yeah. They switch
No.
from both sides.
No.
Son, only you switch from both sides. Son, they don't go switch from both sides, son. That's why there's a
Even
backhand.
a backhand.
Oh, you're right.
He's
Yeah,
lefty though, but he's a
What
double-handed
is
backhand.
this guy thinking about?
You're right.
Son, I know when Puerto Ricans play handball, you'll hit the handballs with your left and your right hand. This
We
is
do.
different. This is tennis.
We're nice.
Nah,
Is
y'all
you-
are nice.
We are nice.
Does your mom care that your sister's with a white dude?
Nah, she likes it. She's always been like very open. I brought home the United Nations and it was fine.
Oh, you brought home some white chicks?
All type. Indian too.
I know.
Oh, shit!
I helped Alex get an
Oh, shit! Motherfucking Chaiwala out here! Let's go! Motherfucking Chai!
She's cute too. I met her.
What was her name?
Shh.
Talk about your personal life, Alex.
You're really soft compared to me. I'm telling you about DM's girl pussy look like doo-doo.
Yeah, but you don't know that girl.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good point. You did make a good point right there.
I be doing that sometimes.
Yeah. Who you dating now?
Me?
Yeah. Who you dating now?
I'm like a dragon. I want to be a dragon. I'm a dragon slayer.
All right.
I'm a dragon slayer.
What happened to keep that same energy,
I'm
right?
a dragon slayer.
Yeah.
Yo, keep that same
No,
energy,
I'm not
Drew.
dating nobody. I'm not
Oh,
dating
really?
nobody. Yeah,
Really?
for real.
Oh, nobody?
Nah, for
Damn,
real.
Alex knows something.
Yep. Nobody.
How
from
come I don't
CERN.
know? That shit hurts my feelings a little.
Yo, because you don't ever text me. Alex be texting me, and Alex asks, "What's up?" You know what I mean? He knows about my life.
Oh, fuck.
But you too busy. I text this motherfucker. It takes him 2 hours to respond to me now. It used to be back in the day.
Yeah.
We just talk all day.
But when he wants something, though.
Oh, when you want something, it's quick, right? Where the ad revenue at? Then it's real quick response. All I'm trying to
So
say
nothing
is,
happened in sports, though? Like, nothing else? LeBron
anybody
had
know
some.
anything?
hold on.
LeBron
Yo,
had
first of
Lakers.
all,
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
LeBron went to the Summer League game
Yo, but
in
you know
Lakers
what's
shorts. That shit
annoying?
had bothered me.
I'm not gonna lie, them shorts is fire.
Yeah, he kind of swagged it out.
Them
They were
shorts
dope,
fire.
but that shit bothered
Them
me.
shorts fire, son.
It's like you dated a new bitch and you just put pictures all over Instagram of her. Just relax.
I mean,
Yeah, I
that's,
mean,
that's
you
what you're
hurt this
supposed
other-
to do.
You hurt this other bitch feelings. Let her be in her feelings for a bit before you start
I'm
posting
with you.
pictures.
I'm with you on that. I will say this about LeBron going there. Like, this is how you could tell.
You
that-
could tell Ty Lue eating himself in a depression.
Oh yeah, that motherfucker looked
put
thick.
on weight.
Oh
fam.
my god,
Really?
son.
Man,
I
eating
haven't
his
seen it.
feelings, dog.
Oh dude, yeah, his face. Yo, I swear Iverson wouldn't even be able to step over him. That's how thick he is. Iverson need to take a little leap. Shit was
He'd take
big.
a running start.
Yeah, he'd be like, I don't know, man. Let me walk around. Bad D. Anyway, this is something I've noticed, and this is how you could tell there's absolutely nothing happening in the news right now. Sports news. Everything LeBron does is a story. LeBron shows up to the game, and this is what we're not going to do on Flagrant 2 for you guys. We're not going to make a mountain out of a molehill for bullshit. LeBron shows up to the game. Big news story. LeBron hugs Brandon Ingram. Big news story. LeBron says hi to Josh Hart. Big news story. ESPN is dedicating 45 minutes to LeBron just being at a fucking Summer League game. Who gives a fuck? Okay? It has no significance whatsoever. I'm not going to sit here and make fake importance out of nonsense. Okay? I'd much rather talk about your family and how they fuck. What do you think?
I
Yo,
go there.
Call your sister, son. Call your sister. Let's call your sister.
You know what? This will be funny. This
What,
will
you calling
be-
your sister?
This would be funny.
Oh,
Call your sister.
Oh,
son.
this is gonna be great. You
Call
want to
your
call
sister.
from there? Cause I'll call you.
Yeah,
speak.
you call, son, because I'm gonna look.
But don't look at a name and don't say the name.
I would never do that, son, if you don't want me to. All right, this one. We tried to call Kaz, but Kaz ain't pick up. So-
Kaz too big for us right now. Hanging out with Triple H.
Why isn't that ringing?
Cause you didn't pay your bill. Why you got Sprint? Why is a picture of your sister on your phone in a tube top?
I don't know. That's just whatever.
She in a bra. You got a
No,
picture of
that's
your
not a-
sister in a bra on your phone. son.
Let
Really?
me see.
That's what you're gonna do?
Fam.
That's
Look,
what you're
tell
gonna
me
do.
she's not in a bra.
Yo, it's whatever picture that
Oh,
populates.
it's ringing now.
It's whatever picture that populates.
She look
from
like
there.
you, fam.
Yo,
Nah, we don't look nothing alike.
Y'all look alike.
Nah, I look like my mom. She looks like my dad.
hold on. Why nobody wants to answer us, yo? We the hottest podcast on the planet. Nobody wants the fuck, man? This is bullshit, bro.
I like
Really
it better
are.
than nobody answers our calls.
Hi. Yes. Hello.
Yeah, what's up?
This is Andrew Schulz.
Oh, hey, Andrew.
How you doing? Don't say your name, just because we're recording live on the podcast right now. And
What was that?
don't say your name. We're recording live on the podcast right now. We're trying to protect your identity.
Hi, Alex's sister. This is Akaash.
Everybody knows it's Alex's sister we're talking to, but we were talking about you and your husband having sex on the podcast, and Alex got very protective of you, and he said call her. He said call her. Well, there's not a lot of sports going on, and we thought it was kind of interesting that you and your husband's sex life, especially because he's so into dragons.
Well,
and like.
I have you on speaker, by the way, so he's there.
Okay.
Is he here?
Oh, okay. Listen. So, how right were we? How right are we about this? Is it true that you guys will do role play with like dragons in sex? What?
You're not answering. You're just laughing.
Absolutely not.
You don't use any dragons at all, or nothing? That's not an English thing.
No, I don't know where you're getting this information from, but. No.
That's what Alex would tell me all the
Nah,
time.
get the
He'd be
fuck
like,
outta here.
Alex would
Fuck
say he
outta
would
here.
hear you guys fucking, and then your husband would be like, "Oh, it's time to ride a dragon."
So, Alex, just the hell up. He has no idea what he's talking about.
Chris,
Yo, you said it. Yo, Alex is wild, and he was like, it got him very comfortable with sexuality in general, like hearing you guys fuck all the time and shit.
yo, don't believe any of that shit.
Alex said
You're the one that got him into dating white people.
he did say that. Alex was like, I only like my dark skinned sisters, and then my sister pulled me aside once, and she was like, yo, if you like that, you gotta try this shit. Like, it's gonna be crazy. That's what Alex said.
I always had an obsession with Justin Timberlake, but no.
Wait, you were obsessed with Justin Timberlake?
Yeah.
Yeah, I always had a thing for Justin Timberlake.
That's where it started?
Yes.
So you're like, why get a white dude who wants to be black when I could just get the whitest dude? And you found somebody from England.
pretty much. Yeah. But
You-
did I inspire Alex to just go down the white side? I don't think so.
You don't think so? Alex out here fucking white bitches like he's Putin. This dude is a wild boy.
He is a wild boy. Yeah. I don't know what's going on.
He said he wouldn't be into snow bunnies if his sister didn't have a polar bear.
Yo, Alex is telling y'all why.
Nah, Alex.
And he said he calls him polar bear because the way he growls while y'all are having sex.
Yeah,
He just roars.
he did say that. He did say there's very like animalistic sex between you and your husband. Like it was a lot of weird animal sounds. You know what I mean? It was so wild. And he said like there's purring going on. He said, like the cat. Not when the cat goes meow, but like.
Pretty red right now.
No, he's not turning. Well, we wouldn't know. But like, but he said that like at one point sometimes y'all would just be like,
Yeah, we get it in. That's what we should say.
Okay, yeah, sure. Yep.
you get it in.
Wild.
It was weird to say hear English dudes say we get it in.
Yeah, you know how y'all do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Anyway, yo, we just wanted to call and make Alex uncomfortable. So thank you guys for letting us achieve that.
Absolutely.
All right.
I'm
right.
sorry, sis.
Bye. All right. I don't know how to give you that. Hold on. All right. And bro. Oh, good.
Oh,
catch.
damn,
Damn,
Alex.
motherfucker with the hands, bro.
Yeah, you know it.
Damn. Alex caught the shit out of that.
One hand casual.
Damn, son. All right. Akaash, why don't you tell them about some dates where they can find your ass? Because I got to go play a basketball game pretty soon.
All right. The American-born Desi Comics are going to be in Nashville at Zany's on Thursday, September. Let me get the date. 27th, I believe. Let me double check. Yep, 27th. We're going to be in Huntsville on Friday, September 28th, and Saturday, September 29th. We're going to the Red Clay Comedy Festival in Atlanta on September 30th, and we're still trying to lock it down. We're also going to be in North Carolina, either Charlotte or Raleigh, and we're going to be in D.C. at the Improv, hammering down those dates right now.
Damn, son.
I'm sending my sorry text to her right
Damn, son.
How you say sorry?
We need to get Akaash.
Tell that motherfucker to get Puerto Rico energy.
We need to get. Oh, he's been getting Puerto Rico energy.
He's been putting the lights out in Puerto Rico.
There we go, son. Motherfucker. Anyway, Yeah, yo, come on, yo. Come out to those shows, man. And Akaash needs to hit that road on his own, bro. I keep telling him he need to get out there, do some headlining on his own, man. Flagrant.
Yeah, these clubs don't believe I got a following. Yo, if you're in Houston, I know we got a crowd in Houston. A lot of people came out to show Andrew love. Hit up. What's the name of the club again? The Secret Group in Houston. Just find them, hit them up, say bring me down. Let them know I got fans out here.
We're gonna get Akaash on the road, man. And Army's gonna show
Let's
up.
do that one
show
city
love.
at a time. Let's start with Houston.
Show up love and show support. I'm gonna make some phone calls, man. I think we can work that out very easily.
Wait, your girl listens to this?
Not really.
Okay. If you want to hear Akaash shit all over his girlfriend,
Let's go! I was almost about to wrap up the podcast.
What are you talking about? I got
no, your stand up.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you shit.
Yeah. She
Why you feel uncomfortable doing it on the podcast?
I know, I don't get it.
Because I feel like the stand-up, I give a three-dimensional. I say like I'm crazy. Here's how crazy I am.
All right, so
And
say
then
that
I
and
say-
then shit on your girl right here. You crazy. Now let's go.
Yeah, but it's more curated in the stand-up. I work on it. You know what
I'm
I mean?
sorry. Did you just say you gay? What was
I
that?
should have said it first. I knew it was coming. I should have said it first.
No, but I did. That's what it sounded like.
Yeah. No, also I'm gay.
Yo, this guy said to me, he's bigging me up in the DM, and he goes, medium homo. I thought that was good. That was a good amount. Anyway,
That's a good amount.
Yo, man, I'm exhausted. I think I gotta go play a basketball game. I gotta play in my non-bum league. Alex, we needed you in the bum league, son. I almost quit the league, bro.
Really?
Yeah, man. We were playing the good team. We were playing. They were whooping our ass, and son, it was like, this is how you know. I don't give a fuck. I probably put up 25. I didn't give a fuck. I don't care about putting up points and losses.
Yeah.
I'd rather put up 8 and we win. It means nothing to me. But I stopped and I was like, fellas, if we don't either drop a division or add some other players, I can't play in the league next year. Because I'm 34. I don't care about padding stats. I just want wins. I like the euphoria of a win. When Alex came, my brother played, and we have another dude named Miles came, and we won a good game. But it was a competitive game.
It was, yeah. It was good, though.
Son, we don't have you three. We're just getting washed. And the team we played was better than the team we beat.
Ooh, ouch.
Son,
That must have been a bad one.
Son, it was fucking. I can't do it. So this is the league I'm going to play in right now. This is not the bum league. They're good. I love it. Anyway, that's just me
I might go and
complaining.
watch because I don't got shit. I said I might go and watch.
Oh, pull up, son.
Yeah, I don't got shit to do.
All
I'm
right.
gonna edit this.
All right, son. So, we out of here. I want y'all to go cop that Blue Chew and then go to Adam and Eve, get your dick hard and get it wrapped up, and go get tons of shit.
Alex
over there
had a
and all
great
that.
idea also. We're all going to get something from Adam and Eve.
Oh, and try that shit.
Yeah.
All right, I call butt plug. No, but only me, yo. Y'all can't get no butt plug, son. It's got to be just me, bro. Son, this girl, who was it? Oh, Wheezy.
Yeah.
From Horrible Decisions gave me a butt plug, right? And some ropes. First of all, having ropes in the apartment is weird. I just had the rope.
Yo, you gotta get rid of
A
that.
shorty came over. She's like, "What's that?" And I was like, "Oh, that's some rope."
Yo, there's no
And
way
she's
you
like,
could
"Why you got rope?"
In case
I
there's
was
a
like,
fire, I'm on the 8th floor.
Yeah, I was like, my friend gave it to me, which sounds even weirder, right? Like, my friend gave me the rope. Why you got duct tape rope and a knife? My friend gave it to me. It just sounds suspicious. So I got rope hidden in my apartment for somebody to fucking find. That's creepy as shit. I don't know what's more creepy, hidden rope that you find or just rope out in the...
Yo, it's all bad. You gotta get rid of that.
Anyway, she gave me a butt plug, too. I don't know where that shit at.
Oh, I think I know.
No wonder he hasn't left to go to the bathroom.
I think I know. And then imagine next time I go... AdamandEve.com. Get your butt plug. Nah, but yeah, so she was like, yeah, this butt plug is good because you can leave this in and walk around. And I was like, yo, who the fuck is walking around with a butt plug in, yo? That's crazy.
Son.
Isn't that crazy?
Yo, that podcast.
They wild girls,
It
yo.
was
Check out
so-
Horrible Decisions.
Word.
Yo, so all I gotta say is this: we love you. Y'all the fucking best, and I mean that not in like that like patronizing way that some people say. I truly, every time I see like this cancel culture or takedown culture it exists out there in the world, and I see the flagrant shit that we get away with on
You're
this
right,
fucking
bro.
podcast.
We get away with murder.
We do, and you know what? We should because it's in jest, and that's the point.
And it's
But
fun.
it's fun, but we have literally found a way to weed out all the social justice warriors, all these fucking ugly bitches with the short bangs and pink hair. That's the one haircut where you know a bitch ready to get offended.
Oh yeah.
When the bitch got her baby hairs, she got bangs,
Buzz
baby
cut,
hair,
Carly
and
Aquilino.
then buzz cut. You know what I mean? Shouts to Carly, but not Carly's not like that. But
Nah,
you know what you're talking
that
about.
hair.
Purple ass fucking hair.
Carly's
Yes. Attractive woman.
I ain't know,
Attractive
like
woman.
better in person.
Attractive woman. Relax, Alex. Jesus
Just
Christ.
saying.
I know you love your white bitches. You fucking-
She
First-
white. That bitch white.
Exactly. You love your white bitch.
I mean,
She got a new podcast. You should check that out.
I
So
wish-
what I'm
on
saying is,
loudspeakers.
oh, that's what's up.
is we've curated this
Safe space.
fucking safe space for flagrancy, but
Yeah.
we've curated this place where we cannot give a fuck, and I'm telling you, it's the best thing that I've done in my career. I mean, stand up is like that as well,
Yeah.
because like, and when I do shows where motherfuckers, don't necessarily know me, there's always a little thing. I mean, you guys have come out and see my shows live. I'm good to walk 2 to 4 people a show. That's possible. But this right here, and I feel like even the people that the listeners recommend it to, they recommend it to their people who are like, yo, y'all would fuck. I see
Yeah.
it on Instagram. They're like, yo, you would fuck
Yeah.
with these guys.
Yeah.
And it's specific. It's not like anybody listen. It goes,
Right.
yo, you would fuck with these dudes. That's my favorite shit. So we're going to keep growing this and keep on having this insulated army, because beautiful fucking things can happen, man. And I'm excited, man. I saw the Legion of Skanks and Gas Digital had a festival called Skank Fest
Skank
this
Fest,
week.
right.
And I went out there and I did one of the shows. I was supposed to do another. I fucked up on the next day. But it was beautiful to see what they did, man. They had like 3 different stages going, or 4 different stages going. Hundreds of people showed up. Like, it was incredible what they did, and I would love for us eventually to get a Flagrant Fest, where we got shows,
Hell
stand
yeah.
up, live podcast, 3-on-3 tournament. Just take a weekend
Hell
somewhere
yeah.
and do that shit. But I was so inspired by those guys. Shout out to Big J Ogerson, shout out to
Louis
Louis
Gomez.
Gomez, Dave Smith, Christine, everybody involved in that crew. They did such a fucking incredible job, man. I was so blown away by what they did. They just fucking killed it. But anyway, so yeah, we can do that shit. We can curate this kind of shit. So if you know people who you think would fuck with our specific genre of podcast, let them know. You don't got to tell everybody. We don't want y'all to tell everybody. We want y'all to tell
Hell
the
no.
motherfuckers that would be down for what we fuck with.
But get them on it.
Oh, absolutely, and they're gonna get on it.
That's-
You're gonna throw the lob and they're gonna dunk it easy. We take care of the rest. But I'm telling you, man, it's a very special thing that we've, especially in this sensitive ass culture, what we've created right here. Few and far between, y'all. Few and
revolutionaries.
fucking far between, man. So thank y'all so much. It's been Flagrant 2. No easy buckets. Analysis by assholes. Water cooler commentary for your sports needs.